Inside Stone's Gambling Hall in Sacramento, California, you'll find Sammy's Restaurant and Bar. Recognized for its innovative, healthy global cuisine, Sammy's offers menu selections made with local, organic ingredients. Indulgent options like truffle fries, duck tacos, artisan wood-fired pizzas, fresh salads, and more, along with an eclectic selection of craft beers and classic handcrafted cocktails. Plus, with 40 big screen TVs, Sammy's is also the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Satisfy your craving anytime, 24/7, tableside or in the dining room at Sammy's Restaurant and Bar at Stone's Gambling Hall.
What is up, ladies, gentlemen, and poker players?
Yeah, and poker players. Definitely a third category.
Definitely a third category. Welcome to Stone's Live Poker. I am here. I am Jake Rosensteel with the one, the only, the famous, the infamous Mr. Justin Kelly.
Infamous in the house. I'll take it.
Right on. It's better to be hated for who you are than loved for who you're not.
Exactly. You know what? I'm not everybody's flavor, but I'm like somebody's perfect bourbon. So yeah. We'll take it.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Tonight is PLO.
I love
Hot
it.
Limit. Oh my God.
A little plow. Let's get plowed.
Yeah.
You guys want to get plowed?
Plow with me. Shout out Squirrel Master, Watt Bry, already in the chat here with us tonight. It is 5-5 Pot Limit Omaha. We got an absolute train wreck disaster of a lineup. Crushers, Regs, Rex.
I walked in, I looked at the table, I'm like, wee!
It's going to be good. It's going to be really, really good. Trav G, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What you been up to lately?
Just chilling. I've actually been watching a lot of the coverage of the World Series.
It's really good that we're back to like showing day one.
Dude, I love it, which is so great because I mean, when you get something like the World Series and it just gets trimmed down to like, oh, look at these super cooler hands. It's like, whatever.
Yeah, no, I really miss like the core, the bulk, you know, just the, like whatever.
And watching day one is just great because people's goal is like survive. So it's not like this crazy astronomical poker. It's just a lot of like, I want to pick up these little pot type things.
Yeah.
You know?
Everyone talking about the Vanessa Selps.
Oh my God,
it's so gross.
The cooler herd around the world right there.
Jesus, I'm sitting here. I'm in Stones. We're watching, you know, the Poker Go and everything. The WSP's on TV, and people are watching it. And people are like, "Oh, can you fold?" And there's these knuckleheads around the room like, "Oh yeah, you should totally fold."
What?
And I'm like, your other shut the fuck up. You know?
Yeah, you're cut off.
Yeah,
you're done.
It's done. I mean, you don't love it, but you know, I mean, because the player you're playing against, you know, I mean, Bowman rarely gets it in bad, but still. But yeah, the WSOP is going strong. You and I got some friends who are in the main. Our friend Andrew Barber made day 3.
Yes, awesome.
With heaps, which
Cool.
is good.
Heaps.
It's
And
always good to have it.
Barber's the type of guy you don't want to have heaps of chips. You know.
Well, we like him. So.
well, no, we like him. I'm just saying if I'm at his table.
Brown Magic, Azana's playing his day 2 today.
Love it.
Hopefully he makes it into day 3. We got some other friends. Our friend Kelly Winterhalter unfortunately busted last night, but she made it into day 2.
Let's take a W down for NorCal, dude. Sean, what's up?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Speaking of doing it, what do you think about this table?
I don't know. Let's go down the table and let's talk about it.
Let's walk it. So, seat 1, right off the bat. Let's not mess around. It's Mailman. You saw him on Monday. You see him all the time. If you played any sort of good poker in Sacramento,
arguably
you know him.
The most crushingest crusher of all crushers in the history of Sacramento.
How much crush could a crusher crush if a crusher could crush?
That's well, I don't know. I'll have to ask Mailman later. Awesome. Mailman, seat 1, loving PLO these days. To his immediate left is Mr. Jeff Sardell, competent no limit hold'em player, 08 player, and Pot Limit Omaha player as well. He spends his fair share of time down at the series. Glad to have him back here in Sac. In seat 3, we are told, although we cannot see, is GRZ.
And it looks like all your base belong to us as far as the image is concerned, so you can't hate on that picture. I'm not sure because he's not at the table, but I'm sure he's a crusher as well if he's in this game.
Matt H in seat 4. He's been there, done that. He's on all the streams, plays all the stakes. There is no game he does not fear or does not know. He fears no game.
I don't care how many cards you give me. I want to play. That's Matt.
Pot.
I mean, pot.
And we are playing 8-handed tonight. So in seat 5 is Brandon G.
Yeah, BGs.
BG. in the house. Plays all the Pot Limit Omaha games here at Stones. Carrie's great. Carrie loves playing forward card, like non-Hold'em variants. I don't know if I've ever played Hold'em with Carrie. PLO for sure.
Yeah.
Higher stakes, 08, definitely. I don't know that I've ever played a 2-card game with Carrie, which is good.
You look ridiculous.
Show me some nipple.
Welcome to the booth here at Stones Live. We are live, baby. That's how we roll.
And the Wolf in seat 7.
The Wolf.
God, him and I go so far back. I mean, we the other night I got a little bit of redemption in the cash games from him, but still, in lifetime, the Wolf still owns my soul.
The Wolf. Oh, you have a big IOU with the Wolf.
Oh my
right?
God! And the biggest spots and the biggest tournaments. And it's happened at the same time. It's the routine. Oh, and crispy bacon ran out of the bacon.
Last but not least, guys,
Sorry.
Crispy bacon.
Not to say anything about
I
a
mean,
mean
the
one.
crispies of the bacon, you love it. You know, you've seen him on plenty of streams. You know him. Normally he has a couple bottles of
And
wine
he's
behind
getting
him.
some recognition himself. I mean, people down in Vegas were recognizing the crispy bacon.
I love it.
Coming
I
up
love
in
it.
yeah.
They're like, dude, you're that bacon.
who
You're
doesn't
that
love-
crispy
who doesn't
bacon.
love bacon?
I know.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Hello. God, if you don't like bacon, you can just get the hell out of America. I mean, you don't really have to go.
Yeah.
All right, without further ado, let's start this tea party.
I just made a mess. God, I'm an adult and I can hardly do anything.
Drink much? First, long time
Sean
watcher.
McCormick
First time
in the
drinker.
chat. What's up, buddy?
Sean and Friends is coming up, guys. That is 1 week from this evening. I just saw a little promo artwork for it, and it's delicious. I would definitely be there.
Racing Guy 8933. What's up? What's up? We got an open and a couple trailers. Flop comes Ace-7 Deuce from Rainbow.
Aces for everybody.
Can't see BG or Carrie's hands. Crispy Bacon's got a pair of aces. Turns to 3 and Crispy Bacon makes a wheel. 5-4 for the straight.
And it's just straight check marks since we can't see BG or Carrie's hand.
White Kong, this is high only.
White Kong in the house. What's going on? Another Vegas friend out there. We were doing a lot of hanging out, me, him, and Sean McCormick when we were out there for the series.
I love it.
Yep.
Something tells me it's good to show him McCormick these days.
Yeah, it's good. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Could be worse, right? I mean, things could be worse in life. Flush gets there. It's gonna go check. 5-4 good. There's a look at our chip stacks. Matt H. Chip leader.
Chip leader, yes, pound it. I know
not
it's
even-
so
I'm not
painful
even-
for
I'm not
you.
even doing
It
it.
was
Oh my
so
God.
painful for you to say it. I
So
love
bad,
it.
it hurts so bad.
I love it.
I don't even forgive myself. I can't even forgive
So
myself.
good.
Matt sent us over 2.2K. It is 5-5, pot limit Omaha. Straddles are allowed. You can straddle up to half your stack. Depending on how stuck you get, that just might happen.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you just hit that screw it button, you
Yeah.
know, it's just like things happen. And you know, the best part is when that turns around and turns the front upside down, you're like, I didn't mean to go all in blind and triple up. Oops. My bad.
PLO, you know, you're never going to get it in. It's really hard to get it in really bad in PLO.
Exactly. Even when you're bad, you're not bad. So we did see GRZ just returning to the table. That is Spencer there in seat 3. Another one of our local crushers. He actually had a deep run in the employee event last year at the
Yeah,
WSOP.
final table.
Final table for sure. Yeah, very cool. Gives him a little bankroll to play some PLO. Why not?
Why not? Carrie's going to open up for a pot size bet. Makes it 20 to go with the King Queen 7-5, 1 suit.
Look at
Optimistic
the hand. Ooh,
opening.
look at the hand for Mailman.
And Mailman should be 3-betting. He does. Ace Queen Jack 10, double suited. A hand we love to put on him. Matt actually opened up. Matt's the original who opened up the pot. Carrie just called. So Matt opened up the Ace King Queen 9. Carrie called. Wolf called. 3-bet from Mailman.
Carrie's gonna come along.
The problem is, I mean, Wolf can't love his hand here, but as I'm sure we'll say many times tonight, equities run so close in PLO.
Yeah.
It's hard to get pre-flop to get money in that bad.
So,
he's being
yeah.
laid a pretty good price.
Yeah, exactly. Value-wise, he also has position too, which is nice.
And that's, I mean, more importantly than anything, he has position. So we're going to go 3-way doing a 3-bet pot here to the flop.
Solid little healthy pot. Big pots are happy pots. All
Happy
pots.
birthday
Oh my
to
God.
Mailman.
Flops the Stone Cold Nut Flush with a redraw to the Royal. Good God, nobody else. I mean, it's just.
No one's got 2-pair plus.
yeah,
No one can come
it's-
along.
Yeah, there's just nothing. Everybody hates that board, and he's like, anybody? I'll bet $5. I'll bet $5. Does anybody want to call $5?
Come on.
Absolutely love it. You are watching Stones Live, ladies and gentlemen. This is a 5-5 Plo game. Get Ploed. Pot limit Omaha high in the house. Up to a $1,500 max to start, and then after that, it's table stakes because steaks are tasty. And we like tables. I can see in the chat there, people are definitely trying to hop in that Sean McCormick and Friends game. That is going to be one of the juiciest 1-3 games you'll see, right?
If there's a chance that there could be a game that might rival the traditional Veronica and Friends game, that just might be it.
They were like, how about Poker Boss and D-Gens? We're like, we're in. Let's do it.
Ship it.
Man. So Spencer here, Gray is waking up a little ace, king, king, 6. Pop in a raise, he did. He is going to make it 20 to go.
BG's made a call, the Queen Jack 9-8. Nice little rundown hand. He's got a suit.
He's got a suit.
Wolf's going to call Ace 9-4-3 double suited.
He's going for a bit of a little high low.
Two suits, 3 to a wheel.
I like suits.
I mean, we prefer that hand as an 8 or better hand, but I mean it will play in high only.
And I think
we do have the suited
obviously
ace.
Jeff also has hearts as well, but the second nut hearts if it gets there.
Queen 3 deuce.
Bottom 2 here for crispy bacon.
It's 28% equity right now.
Bottom two in Omaha just sounds scary all day, every day.
Yeah, you're never happy there.
No, you do not love your hand.
Top 2 and you're kind of like, ah man, I hope this is good. Bottom 2, you're like, shit, I can't fold, can I?
Dang it. So Elizabeth from 95 here by I'm just gonna Grizz Spencer. What do we go by here?
He's Grizz, GRZ, but he's our Spencer. We all know
Spencer.
it.
He's Spence.
So GRZ bets out 95 with the ace, king, king, 6. He's got the overpot, and now it's a pot-sized bet kickback from BG
BG's
with top pair,
getting nutty.
backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw.
Lots of back doors.
It's a little bit optimistic. He might be trying to get some money on the table. I don't know. I mean, when GRZ bets into this many players, does he ever have worse than Queen Jack? I don't see how. Now Spencer's thinking, okay, like I just bet into this many players and this guy just raised me.
Exactly. So
does he not know that? How does he ever have worse than 2 pairs?
I know. I was gonna think. I think Spencer. I mean, has to give him credit for a monster almost. You know what I mean?
At least you'd want to. I mean, there's no flush draw.
At least
so
2 pairs. Some sort of queen deuce, queen
He
3.
doesn't have a combo draw. He can have a straight wrap. He can have a small straight wrap, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that. But that's like the best he's doing here.
Oh, and he's getting it in there, and and BG's already committed, obviously, so he's just gonna shove the rest in.
I said yes.
Now they're gonna run it. Well, do we run?
Oh yeah, we can run up to 3 times here.
It's like, do we even have enough cards here? What's going on? Oh, and a jack gives him the check for the first one.
BG gets the first one. Second one's gonna go to GRZ.
Wait, what? Are we just swap cards? Are we just changing cards? We can change cards, I think. Sometimes we change cards. Oh, we're running it 3 times. That's why. Okay,
they run it 3 times, and GRZ's gonna get number 2 and number 3. So BG gets a third of it. He hits the jack on the first board, loses the second and third board, and Spencer's gonna get 2/3 here.
Shipping it.
It's a weird jam by BG there. I mean, he wasn't really deep, so in flatting, I guess it's an option, but I mean, we're not really. We have backdoor streets, backdoor flush, but that's really it. But when Spencer leads into that many players, we expect him to be fairly strong. And then the hard part then for Spencer's like, God, this guy just raised me knowing that I led into that many players.
Yeah.
So I clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
I know that you know that you should know that I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like new to this, and you are not new to this.
So I'm just gonna call and hope that I get there.
So I was gonna be like, you want to run it how many times?
I'm either gonna if I was already good, I'm gonna say that I knew it the whole time, or if I get it in bad, I'm gonna say, well, I knew I was behind, but I was just hoping I got there.
Get lucky one time.
Yeah. It's PLO. You're never that far behind. Come on.
I totally refreshed our stream here because I was just like, oh, there's some issues with my page because it's buffering, and then I realized it's the whole net neutrality thing, and I'm like, oh, I get it.
Oh, dude, what the hell, man?
That way, yeah. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. Long story short, all of the big dogs want to go ahead and like censor the world and throttle the world and pay for like HOV lanes on the internet highway and just No, keep our internet cool. Keep it the way it is. Keep it, like, good for everybody.
We shall be like a couple of Fonzies. What's
Yeah.
Fonzie like?
It's cool, baby. It's cool. Like, don't make this weird, internets. Calm down, internets.
I feel so guilty. I heard about that like 2 days ago. I was like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah. I mean, basically, because right now everybody pretty much just like it's cool when they're handing off internet from like location to location. You have to like, dude, I have to jump in your backyard real quick to get to my neighbor's house. Like, but it's totally fine. I'm not gonna mess anything up. And now people are like, no, you got to charge to get in my backyard to get to your neighbor's house, and it's just like it could get really bad real quick.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I mean, the information sharing technology, age that we're in, has brought so many wonderful things here. We're like, hey, you Google it now.
Dude, I mean, it stifles innovation as a whole, and it's just bad, and it costs money, and all it does is make the rich get richer, and just like it's bad. So whatever you can do, stop net neutrality. Click on the links if you guys are watching it. Google it, do a little research, write your congressman a little like pre-formatted letter. I'm sure you can copy paste somewhere. Do something for sure.
Yeah. Don't just sit idly by and watch a poker stream. When you could be doing.
I would say lift a finger, but you can lift like a few fingers because copy paste. That's gonna be like Control C.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So it's gonna take like at least 2 or 3 fingers, but lift a couple fingers, maybe a whole hand.
Yeah.
I love when you get PLO and you run it like 3 times. You're like, let's just get super degen variant crazy. Like, let's have a blast. Let's see what happens.
Am I still loading here? Am I reloading here?
No, that's current. You're not loading. That right there is to talk about net neutrality, because if it goes through, then that's what you're gonna get all the time. Is like buffering, loading, enhance.
Oh man,
see?
got it.
See, they're doing the trick, right?
They're with us.
I think it's crafty. It's clever. Boom, power to the people. And not the introvets. Can't name names, but there's certain
Hebrew Hammer. God, that's a good name.
Oh my god, have you seen this real quick? Drone flying? That is insane.
Drone racing.
I know. I feel you. Yeah, the drone racing guys, I think that's maybe on one of the ESPNs right there. Those drones, I mean, that is insane. If you've never actually watched this, Google a quick drone racing video when we're out of hand here, and it will blow your mind. They're racing through like little tiny tunnels at like 80 miles an hour. That's
incredible.
What on Loon in the house? Hebrew Hammer. What's going on? Obviously, Wop Ride, JFK Stones. I don't even know who that guy is.
The Eclectic one asks, do you think an 08 player would do well in PLO? Like any variant of poker, there's going to be a learning curve, and it's generally, like all of poker, it's a very expensive learning curve. That said, if you're used to reading PLO or Omaha in general, 2 from your hand, 3 from the board, knowing what is the nut, what is not, you're going to have an advantage over a Hold'em player trying to cross over than you would a PL or a 08 player crossing over. Just from they don't have like snap hand reading skills. I'd be led to believe anyway. The Wolf's going to bet 60 here on Jack 8, 2 clubs.
Nobody with a jack that we can see.
No love.
So, okay, so would you say that in tournaments, generally speaking, you said you and the Wolf have some history, and it's always like, brah. So it's always like, it's pinnacle points in the tournament. Would you say the Wolf is a bit of your kryptonite? A lot of your kryptonite?
Understatement.
Because there is certain players like that where, like, they're my kryptonite, because I mean, it's just no matter what it is, no matter 5% to win, like you're good. You're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Like they're perfect runner, big bink, like it's good. I am actually Poker Pro Eric's kryptonite. I have binked him out of every tournament we've ever sat at together, because no matter what I have, I'm behind, I'm ahead, I crush it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, you flopped a bigger set than me. Watch me go running quads. Like, you lose, and he knows it now. I've done bad things to that guy.
The Wolf has me in Hold'em, or I mean in tournaments. Mailman Eric, you see there, God, he owns my soul in 2-5-5-10. He's tried to put my kids through college many times over, and
he just can't.
And the inverse has happened.
He just can't. And instead, they're eating top ramen.
Yeah.
No Legos for you.
So good though. Flop comes 10-9 deuce, 2 hearts. No one has a flush draw. GRZ's open-ended. Also has a pair of jacks for an overpair right now. We got a bet from the Wolf and a quick call.
Grizz binks it here for the Nutskis.
He folded? Oh no! Oh no! Sorry. Wow.
Yeah, now you got 2 pair on the Wolf here with his 9 deuce looking to fill up, and he misses, so that is going to give Grizz the
So
check mark.
GRZ leads 50. Wolf calls. River 4. GRZ still sitting on the nut. And the Wolf says yes. Nines and deuces, and the Wolf is going to look them up. Wolf flop 2 pair.
The Wolf says, prove it. I want to see it.
Suited aces, what's going on? Welcome to the chat.
So if you guys are just tuning in, the chip denominations here, the reds are $5 chips, the greens are 25. So there it is, guys. Sean McCormick and friends, the one, the only. The image is in. That's him. That is the man, the myth, the legend. So now you can see his face, and you can put it with his name in the chat. So feel free to needle him all you want. Be like, oh, cool story, bro. You're standing in front of a cool banner.
This is like one of those things where I need all my hopes. Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna watch footage. I'll be ready, totally ready for Sean McCormick. I'm gonna get all my money back that I dump trucked to him, after the stream ended. And and that's never how it.
And then all it is you're like, actually, I put in dynamite and I dug the hole deeper and it exploded.
Oh, Sean McCormick, guy owned my soul. It was a great game though. We had a lot of fun. Too much fun. Jesus Christ.
Well, Sean McCormick, I believe, is currently in the process of looking around, gonna buy a house. So he could really use your down payment. So if you could just help him out with that, that'd be great.
Oh my god.
White Kong says, why did you just put a picture of a fish on the screen right there?
Oh!
The needling is strong here. Welcome to Stones Live, ladies and gents. If it's hot in the kitchen, get out.
So I believe there's a $10 straddle. We have some limpers. Yeah, carry straddle 10. Limp along. And we are 7 way to a flop.
Ace 5-9, all diamonds. No diamonds for anybody, really.
Can't see BG or Crispy Bacon's hand.
A little bit of a wheel draw here for the Wolf. Jack peels.
We actually, Crispy Bacon flops bottom set.
Oh yeah, well, I was gonna say 2 pair and bottom set now, which actually starts killing some of his outs.
He'll make the call, of course. Bacon sets.
Bacon set. Bacon bits.
So unlike Hold'em, another diamond comes off, makes it less likely for opponent to have a flush now. Good card if you already had a flush.
That 2-3 wheel draw would have actually connected.
BG with 20. At this price, I look him up. Look him up.
I look him up all day, but then again, what the hell do I know about?
I don't fold sets for $20.
I do not. I have a set. Here's $20.
I could be playing 1 cent, 2 cents, and it's just like
doesn't matter. Just value-wise,
We try
whatever
to-
the pot. The pot is $5. It's $20. Okay, here's my set. I will give you $20.
I mean, we try to think. I try to think. Not get mixed up when you move up in stakes. They tell you, okay, just think of it in number of big ones. He opened 3x,
Yeah.
3 bet to 7.5x, or like that. You try to think of it in poker in terms like that. At a certain point, I'm not gonna fold a set for $20.
Sometimes you're like, I just flip, and I've seen that dude in micro stakes before, where I flip the script and I'm like, if he's got it, he's got it. I know it's a ridiculous bet. It's like $17 into like a $3 pot, and I'm like, don't care. Call.
Yeah.
Because he could be thinking the same thing too. You know what I mean? He's like, what's this gross overbet? And it's gonna get through. I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah. Screw this.
I can hit the screw it jam button too. Yeah, Kleptic says he probably had the flush, never had any diamonds. Really, I only saw like 2 other live diamonds out there. Mailman here with Mystery Hand. He is going to raise to 30. There we go. It's kind of funky when we're setting 4 cards on the readers, guys. That kind of have to spread them and really let the readers connect. That's why some of these hands take a second to catch up.
So it's open to 30 for Mailman. Ace, Jack, 10, 9, 1 suit. He does have a suited ace. We got a 3-bet here from the Wolf. Queen, 6-3, double suited. Both queens are suited. We love that. We don't want the 6-3 suited. We obviously want 2 bigger flush draws.
True.
He makes it 160 to go. Crispy Bacon's gonna fold the ace, king, 8-6.
And look at this, and even then, he's got the queen high flush draw. BG has the king high flush draw, and Crispy Bacon has the ace high flush draw. So diamonds are cheap here, for sure. So let's flop all diamonds and get funky.
Let's make it weird.
Let's get weird.
And I believe now carry Jack 765. I don't think we can call here. We have a suit, but other than that, our hand's pretty broken up. I mean, the Jack's kind of a dangler, other than the fact that it's suiting our set. I mean, it's our suited card.
Oh, and of course
I say that.
Of course they all. Oh my God. So the world of for everybody here, we got 2 pair and a straight draw for Carrie. We got diamond draw there for Wolf. All sorts of fun stuff. Of course I say that, and she's just like, watch me bink it right in the middle of everything, and she's getting it in. And that was an insta call by Wolf there, who does flop the bottom end of the straight.
Now, they didn't even ask once or twice. I think the dealer's ripped off there awfully fast.
Done. Rip, rip.
Queens and 4s, as the 4s pair, are going to beat Carrie's 7s and 5s. Ooh. Oh no, 6-3 for the straight. I apologize.
Yeah, 6-3 for the straight. Just binked it right there.
Wolf flops a flush draw and a gut shot, fills the gutter, but also counterfeits Carrie's 2 pair. So the overpairs, of course.
So it looks like Wolf is a few people's kryptonite, and not just.
It's not just me. So the first time that I remember playing with Wolf in a tournament.
First time that you didn't black out from the pain.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Exactly. We're up in Reno. It's like it's the main event of a Jason Somerville's Run Up Reno event.
Okay, I remember that. Yeah.
It's like a $1,600 buy-in. We're late in day 2. We're in the money. And I got piles. He's got piles. And it's like 50, 60K to first place. And I open aces. He defends his big blind. He flops 1 pair and check shoves.
Oh man!
And then I didn't win the hand.
Yeah, I was saying, I know where this is going.
And I did not win.
You did not win.
And I swear to God, it's not even a week later. We're up here in NorCal for some bigger buy-in event. Same thing. I open aces. He defends his big blind. He flops 1 pair, check shoves all in. And
same exact thing. Oh
yes.
My God! No
same
wonder.
scenario.
This guy haunts your
and
dreams.
we get it in again, and we're like, and I'm like, as we roll the cards over, and I'm just like this is like the exact same thing, right? And he's like, oh, I know, yeah.
He's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I planned it.
Yeah.
Oh
exactly.
my God! All right, so check it out. Crispy Bacon is going to open here for 20. Ace King 6.
But we've been friends ever since. I feel like that brought us closer.
Well, yeah. If you're going to pay me to be your friend,
mostly because I'm following him around, trying to get the money back.
Yeah, you pay me to be your friend too, buddy. I'm in. All right, so Crispy Bacon is going to open at 20 here. Matt H is going to come along 3-bet up to 60.
I like Matt's hand as a 3-bet semi-bluff here. The Jack 10, 8-7. Good little run-down hand. He does have a suit. It's hard to miss a lot of flops in PLO with Jack 10, 8-7, and all those like middle cards.
Give me a 9 and anything else.
Yeah.
That's all I want. I'm in.
New guy, 91.
In the house, Eclectic. Thank you very much for the kind words, my friend. And BG bamming it up to 4-bet 220. Crispy Bacon says, all you can eat, baby. Get some. Welcome to PLO, guys. Welcome to PLO. 10, 5, ace, couple hearts here. Month. There's the nutskis there for Crispy Bacon. Ship it all. Chicago. And BG actually flopped top 2 there, too. So he was like, give me something. That's not good.
So that hand...
Actually, BG flopped 3 pair. He hit all of them. Ace 5-10. Oh, wow.
So the hand, like 2 hands ago with the carry in the Wolf. The Wolf flopped the straight. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I drink a lot.
Yeah, but he also had a flush draw and an overpair, so that's why we're like, oh yeah, I guess he got a straight too. That's cool, but... All right, so here, question for this PLO expert in training here. Rob Malt 725 says, what advice would you guys have for a guy who wants to play PLO but hasn't before?
Read books.
Bankroll.
Bankroll. Yeah, that's probably better advice. Bankroll. Roll deep, start small, and have fun.
Yeah, I mean, God, you can get mixed up in a variety of different hands. You know what I mean? And was it, okay, so a resident Omaha beast is Barber. He has a bracelet in Omaha, right?
Yes.
Okay, and when Barber was in here, wasn't he saying something along the lines of, you can get loose with your hand selection if you know how to like play them properly and get away from them. You can't get dedicated to them, right? So there's a variety of aspects to the game, but yeah, I mean it's gonna be a solid learning curve for sure, right? So have fun. Don't instantly hop into a higher stakes that's gonna just like crush your buy-in power, because I mean it's gonna escalate quickly at these PLO games.
Have fun.
Yeah. Whee!
Bipolar Psycho. Are the swing switch higher in PLO than Hold'em? Yes.
Yeah,
That's an understatement.
I mean, you just saw it there. It was just like boom, 3-bet jam, all in. You know, boom, 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 boom. In Omaha, guys, you want to river the best hand. You never want to flop it. I'm just gonna put that out there.
If you flop the best hand, like
without
a redraw,
yeah, if you flop the best hand, you better have a redraw because otherwise it's danger.
Rob Mall says the casino has a 2-2 PLO. Now, I like smaller 6 PLO for it because I think it's harder. I mean, at 5-5, because I mean we already know how swingy these games can get. I think it's harder for even 2-5 or 5-10 Hold'em players who want to cross over into a game like this at this stakes. I think if we're gonna try to get like 1-3 and 2-5 players crossover from Hold'em into PLO, spreading it at 1-2 or 2-2, whatever like that, it's gonna be much more comfortable for players to get in there and try to like splash around and get used and get comfortable and get addicted to the game.
Yeah,
that's what we really want.
Yeah. Guys, we offer free needles here, complimentary needles. Just put it right in the vein here. It actually has little liquid poker chips in there. You're gonna love it.
Feels good.
It feels so good.
974 Rainbow.
A little bit for everybody here. Carrie has a straight draw. Mailman with a pair. Sure, straight draw on there too. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Mailman just keeps improving, getting better here. So now 2 pair for Mailman and a straight draw.
He's still betting.
Mailman, I don't think he doesn't have, like, his throttle's just broken. Like, it doesn't slow down.
Yeah,
it never down bets. I've never seen it, like, ever do that for sure.
Kerry makes a call. Here comes Wolf. He's not done yet.
Boom, another 4. This does give Mailman a check mark here with aces and 7s. But even 2 pairs, especially in a game like Omaha, when there's a flush out there and there's a paired board, you're never happy with it. You just have some showdown value.
I think Carrie could have thought about bluffing there. She has the nut blocker, the nut flush blocker. The board did pair, however. If it was a non-board pairing club, Carrie might have thought about turning her hand into a bluff with the king of clubs in her hand.
So Rob Mald, who was talking about PLO, says, hey, I usually pay 5-10, no limit, or if they have it, like a 10-25. So then it sounds like you do have a sizable bankroll, I would imagine. So yeah, I mean, feel free to hop into some PLO, just start a little bit smaller, and like you said, have fun with it, man. It's gonna be lots of drawing stuff. Like, I mean, dude, if I had like, I don't know, like $1,500 to go light on fire, I'd sit down in this game in a heartbeat. Yeah. Because I'm definitely not an expert PLO player by any stretch of the imagination. But I would just be like, all right, guys, gamble, gamble. Come get the fish's money.
You just keep saying pot until they fold.
Got it. Now, it's so easy.
You find some outs, find some blockers.
Surfing Snowboard 3, what's going on? Master C in the house.
Because then it gets really super. You're like, green card. Green card. Really easy.
Is that Pete? Is that Petey in the dealer box? He went like full on buzz cut. Couldn't even recognize him.
Cleaned up.
Yeah. 3/4 and a 7. 3/4.
Looks like just throwing some cards around. Having some fun.
I'm gonna raise now 20.
The Wolf. So guys, take a look at those chips in front of them. The blues are single dollars, the reds are 5s, the greens are 25s, and the whites are hundos. 8, 5, 3 on the flock, couple of diamonds. Wolf banks an 8. Mailman has a straight draw here along with an 8.
Check through. Board pairs also completes a diamond draw.
Crispy Bacon does have the 3.
35.
Quick call by the Wolf. Overcall by Crispy Bacon.
Yeah, the Eclectic, it is funny. All casinos run their chip colors completely different. There's no standardized chip color thing here. Alright, diamond on the river. Deuce does give Crispy Bacon check mark for trips. And it's good. I've noticed that, though. It is funny. For a while there, I felt like there was kind of a standard at the places I was playing, like, oh, $100 chips are this color. $25 chips are this color.
This color, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
not even close.
It threw me off. So when Stones first opens up, they host great deep stack tournaments here on their daily schedule. I mean, compared to like any card room, it's really, really good. the black denomination chips in the tournaments here are 1,000 chips.
Yeah.
And a lot of other card rooms, they're the 100 chips.
Yeah.
And threw a lot of players off for a while to get you to. Some players.
How many accidental raises? Oh, did they use it as an angle shoot?
Some players
God.
were. Oh my god.
Oh god. Okay, so if you guys
The
know,
angling was real.
there used to be a solid betting line rule. Some places have it, some places don't. But essentially, once your chip crossed the line, every single chip in your hand had to be the bet, which is really lame in my opinion. I think you should come out if you're going to cut some chips. It's fine, but then you come back. For me, I've seen people use that. I mean, it's there to prevent angle shooting, but I've seen people use that as more of an angle shoot because they want to bet this oversized amount, and then they come out and they go to cut it out. They're like, "Oh, sorry, the entire bet has to stay. Oh no, oh I didn't want to bet all that." And then somebody calls thinking that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, royal flush, ship it."
You know, back in the day, we used to just shoot people like that.
Yeah, I know, right? It all sorted itself out really quickly.
Thanks, Obamacare. Matt H makes it 20 to go with the Ace King 9-4. He's got a suited ace. The Wolf mix call with the Jack 4 deuce. Suited Jack, same suit. He does not want spades. Jeff comes along.
All diamonds. It's a
And-
diamond kind of night, guys.
Girl's best friend.
All day. So top here for Matt.
Plastica, welcome to the chat. Long time no see.
Top 2 for Jeff S. Plastica in the house.
What? Matt bets 40.
Jeff's got top 2. It is an all diamond board. Sometimes that's scary. I think Jeff could definitely come along here for sure.
Yeah, we don't fold yet.
Keyword yes. 7 peels. Jeff does have a straight draw as well.
Check.
Yeah.
3 comes off, and the top 2 are now good for Jeff. Jeff makes 3 pair for what it's not worth. He's now going to lead a little blocker bet. Leads for 20. There's 185 in the pot, and Matt just knows top is never good here. It's funny, it's a spot like a no limit hold'em. If Matt's holding ace king on king 6-2, 7-3, and there's 185 in the pot, we are never folding top.
Nope.
Never.
Nope.
PLO, we can't get rid of it fast enough.
Yeah, exactly. Pocket Abe's in the house. What is going on, Abe's? We miss you, bud. I miss your grizzly beard.
Shout out Pocket Abes. One of the best. My face.
Yeah, Sean, when you were gone, we did actually show a nice little ad for the game coming up next week that did have your face, and we all did needle you. But it was with love, I think, partially, half the time.
Love and
Every
needles.
time. Vlogger game coming up, guys. Don't miss it. Andrew Nemi and crew, the whole rest. Flashed too fast there, but it is going to be awesome. There it is. There's the Sean McCormick face. Look at that smirk. It says, yeah.
It's gonna be
yeah.
good.
I just took your money. Say something.
Yeah. Jake paid for these headshots.
Jake paid for these headshots. It took a second. I'm like, yeah, he did. Next time, take him to glamour shots. Really step it up.
Carry opens up the pot, queen 7-5 with 1 suit. The 5 is not really helping carry out at all. It's just kind of there, but poker happens. Mammon's gonna flat king 10 deuce, 1 suit.
H-Jack Queen here, couple of clubs. Top set for carry. Beast. Mailman with the overpair still. And Jeff here with a little bit of a nut flush draw. Carry is going to fire 60. Mailman is going to make the call.
Got an inside straight draw
Jeff
over
says,
pair.
hell yeah, you guys are giving me like, what, 3-4 to 1 on my money for the nut flush draw? I'm coming along. Boom, 4 diamonds peels. Now, with Jeff's flush draw, he also picks up a pair. Carrie's just like, come on, board pair.
Checks through.
Yeah, checks all the way through. Board pair.
Board does pair, and carry makes queens full.
Oh, yep. And it doesn't complete any other flush draws of the sort, so I don't know. Mailman might think that this, I mean, if she bets light enough, Mailman might come in for just kings, but I doubt it. No, he's gonna get out of the way. He's like, fishy.
Carry takes down the pot.
So somebody had asked here, Puck66 said, Jake, what adjustments do you make from PLO to Big O?
PLO to Big O, well, they're very different games. So Big O is a high-low split game, much like 08, but it's played pot limit, like PLO 8. They get a 5th card, like Sex. So it's just the best of everything.
Yeah, everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins. Except for the guilt, I feel like.
You start to learn, out of a 4-card combination, what is a nice 5th card to have. The 6 is a very underappreciated card among Big O novices. Is when
the Rodney Dangerfield. It gets no respect.
No respect. As when you people make wheel, you make it to the 6 and 3/4. A lot of your opponents in multi-way pots, which is nice. But if you learn starting, effectively the same starting hand selections that you would learn to play 08 or PLO 8 would apply in Big O.
I love Carrie with a bit of flair there. She's gonna fold, but just for the cameras. She puts it on the sensor, quick fan out, cards read, then I muck. I'm a good human.
It's folding with style.
I'm a good human. All right, battle of the hands here. Check this out. Boom, top set for Grizz. And the nut straight in the world. Good God.
Set straight.
Jeez, how much of a better flop do you want?
Backdoor flush.
Holy crap.
Christian Bacon can't fold aces on that raggedy board.
Biggity bam. Still with the nuts. This actually
that is sarcasm.
This gives him the check mark. I love it. When you got the beast mode straight and you have a set just in case the board feels like pairing 2,
And if you're Christian Bacon here now, we got to get rid of it. We get rid of the aces. We paired our 10, but what are we really doing here?
Yeah. And this right here is a common mistake that a lot of players who are new to something like PLO will make. You're like, but I got aces and I got no, just no. The answer is no. Stop. I learned that the hard way.
Chips on 11.
I think most players do. Don't feel so alone there.
Whee! Thanks for tuning in, guys. We love that you enjoying some 4-card action with us here on this Wednesday. Make sure you click that heart and follow us. We're here with you every Monday and Wednesday, spewing cash game action like you've seen before. 1 week from tonight, we're gonna have Sean McCormick and friends. I think we got another juicy game coming up on Monday. Let's see if we can take a look here. Blah blah blah. I don't have the stakes in there, but JFK Stones can chime in. It is gonna be Longcart and Deb on Monday, which will be nice.
Oh yeah, Deb was back in the booth. She was fun.
Yeah.
And she made a couple of deep runs out of the series, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
I think she cast once or twice out there.
Yeah, I played a couple of dailies. Played the Giant. Because who didn't?
Yeah,
me, because I didn't go to Vegas this year because I suck.
You're the worst. You're the worst.
I'm the worst.
Shame.
Shame.
Shame. You know what's Game of
I've been
Thrones? Just throw shame water at you.
Action limps around over to Jeff Sardell, who's going to open up the cutoff to 30. Or makes it, check that, make it 25 over one limper.
Chiming in there, Sean McCormick says looks like Monday's going to be a 5-5 game on the stream, and he might hop in that one too. So guys, if you like fish, come on down, hop in Monday or Wednesday's game. There's plenty to eat.
It's going to be good.
Did I see, does somebody have pocket sevens there? Did I see that? No, yes.
Carrie's going to defend the Jack 10 6-6. It's very optimistic. She has one suit, but I mean, how much money do we really love getting, the Jack high flush in against, and someone's calling us? We don't. We've seen Jeff's hand now, Ace, Queen, Queen, Deuce. Beautiful high-low hand with the Ace Deuce combination. We are playing high only, however. So it's kind of a dangler, although it does suit the Queen.
Jack comes top 2 for Carrie now.
And sometimes Jack's 10 6-6 wins.
Optimistic my ass. Let me show you how it's done. Boom. Eclectic says one pair in Omaha is basically like calling ace high and hold'em.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid. I do not disagree with you. The leading lady, I don't know, I guess if they're talking about Veronica, we can just go with stripper pole accident, standard.
So Jeff does have an inside straight draw. He also, with the ace of spades in his hand, should a spade come off, Jeff can turn his hand into a bluff with an up blocker there, but we're going to have to be pretty deep to do it. Carrie makes a call. Spades do get there. I'm curious to see what Jeff does here now. And Jeff also has 2 queens in his hand, which blocks a king-queen. I'm surprised Jeff doesn't bet there.
And that's definitely not out of Jeff's range to make a move like that. Jeff is a pretty solid, experienced player and has no problem like repping the board. You know, using the board is a little bit of scare power.
Well, yeah, especially with on Jack 10, 9, 3 spades, we have with the 8 spades in our hand and 2 queens, we're walking the shit out of king queen. It's hard for the villain to have king queen. We have 2 queens in our hand. We know they can't have the nut flush. We have the 8 spades in our hand. When it checks to us, we're checking back there. We're basically conceding to some degree, hoping that somehow our opponent missed. Like the 9-8, we can know that didn't miss, that it was already there on the turn. Like, and we're hoping that, I mean, queens is never good there. With 2 queens in our hand and 8 of spades, I feel like it's a great spot to just bomb the pot and put our opponent to the test there.
Just yell bomb, pot, all the above. Well, if you yell bomb, actually something entirely different happens at the casino. So,
Yeah.
so maybe just yell pot.
And that's how you find the parking lot, you know,
Hey.
with company.
Yeah, you either find the parking
Me
lot.
and my security guard friends are going to walk me out to the parking lot.
You either find the parking lot by playing Ace Jack, or you yell bomb.
Or you can yell bomb.
Yeah, either way.
Yeah.
Either way.
$10 straddle here from the Wolf. It is 5-5-10 PLO. You're welcome. KDP Newt. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who's to say that I'm not the leading lady? Why can't I be the leading lady?
Well, leading ladies generally don't have a beard as magnificent as yours. Just saying. But Veronica, though, if she really spent some time trying to grow that, maybe.
It's messed up.
That's messed up, bruh.
777 Musa 777. Is it the save the internet thing? It just might be.
Yeah, that's exactly is the save the internet. You can see that giant red bar there at the top of your screen. Stop net neutrality. It is true.
Matt's got semi-naked aces here. We got ace, 10, 6 with a suit, but our aces are not suited. We don't love that.
Plastica says, has Dr. Kelly been around lately? I haven't been here too
Yeah,
much.
she
has
might be splashing around down in Vegas these days. I'm not
Sweet.
sure.
It's very cool.
Good for her.
339 on the flop here. Looks like Wolf connects with his 9. Matt's 8. Aces are still the best.
Matt bets 50 into 200 here. Trying to see what's out there. Where's the 3? Where's the 3? Where's the Wolf?
Oh.
And the Wolf is going to raise here. Now, the Wolf is doing this as a bluff. He knows he's not thinking that 9-6 is good on 9-3-3.
Exactly.
He's thinking that Matt never has this sizing here. I mean, he might do this with like pocket 9s, have this sizing. And Matt's going to make the call.
And bank a queen goes here. Matt might have a bit of a soul read here on the Wolf, just thinking he's trying to exploit the fact that the board is paired. And Matt does have position. The Wolf is not slowing down. Pot's at 5 1/4. Wolf is stacking up a solid, 300 some change bet?
Matt got check raise on 9-3-3.
And it's not like it's hold on where you can kind of limit somebody's range down, like, oh, you don't have a 3. Like, it's very likely that another player could have a 3. This extra barrel here might get through here. I would think it would. Unless Matt just gets super sticky and yells no and stomps his feet and gets in there.
265 to call. Wow, Matt is going to make the call here.
Dude, I don't know if Matt's picking up something we're not, but I love it. Good for you, Matt. Calling with the best.
Now the 3 comes off. Great card for
Yes,
Matt.
that is just going to complete.
Now Matt
disco.
says, okay, quads or nothing.
Yeah, exactly. If you got quads, you're good. Otherwise, ship it. I mean, or I guess our 9's full, queen's full, but I'm not going.
Which we know none of those hands would check here.
Yeah. Exactly. So none of those hands ever check there. And this is where Matt says, well, it looks like I was right. I do have the check mark, and how do I extract money?
Matt's got the green light to bet. There's 1,100 in the pot. He's going to bet fairly small here. He does, yes. I'd imagine he bet somewhere around 250-ish.
2 1/4-ish, maybe? 200?
200.
Yeah, that call, or that bet screams, can I have some free money, please? Can I have just a little bit of extra? I mean, it's screaming value all day, every day.
There's no draw on the flop that bricked out. Wow.
And he makes the call. If anything, you know what? I feel that the majority of that call was Wolf wanted to see, I think, what Matt had. And he made it so cheap, he said, just show me. I want to see it.
That's all that is. There's no, yeah, Wolf's not.
Wolf never thinks he's good there. I think Wolf said, I want to see what you call me with. I want to see what you believe that why I didn't have a 3. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, I guess until the river, but still.
The 3 doesn't come off on the river, and if The Wolf makes a pot-sized river bet. I'm curious to see what Matt is going to do there. Because sometimes when we'll make calls...
If he just... Well, he'd have to jam it. So if he jammed basically all in for the 800 or 900 stack into the pot of 1100,
yeah.
What does Matt do? God, that 3 just helps out Matt so much on the river. You know what I mean?
I'm saying if it's a non-3, you know, and Wolf pots it.
Oh, if it's a non-3, Wolf pots it.
If it's a non-3,
oh,
Wolf
then
pots
I think Matt gets away. I think Matt gets away if Wolf pots it.
It's maybe, yeah, if he thinks that Wolf's never going to go 3 streets on a bluff.
It goes and says, guys, pay me 200, I will show you what I had for a whole month. I love it.
Oh, my God.
Sean McCormick dropping 9 high like a boss. I did see that, speaking of 9 high like a boss, I did see that Kasuf busted out of the
and I heard there was an ovation or somewhat of a cheer when he busted.
Yeah, I'll bite my tongue on that, but I might have been maybe a little slap as well, maybe, possibly.
GRZ makes it 20 to go with a Jack-Jack 4-4. Double pairs in PLO are kind of eh. If you're going to play double pairs, we prefer to have 2 big pairs, and obviously be double suited if an option. I mean, our goal there is to overset someone. The 4s are just kind of a long, really. I mean, if you flop a set of 4s, you're not in love with the board generally. If a lot of money starts going in, we do. I mean, it does suit our Jack, but I mean, now mind you, when you open up the hijack, it's not like you open up early position. So it's probably a hand that GRZ would throw away up front, but from the back end, he's going to play it. Flop comes down 9-6-6, and he bets 50. It's the Jacks.
The Jacks. This is the man beaten by Jacks. Yeah, I went back and I took a peek at that 9 high like a boss hand recently because somebody asked, like, what's the deal with that guy? And I was like, oh, let's just Google it and, you know, we'll show you a YouTube video, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'll talk about it after this hand.
The Wolf who flopped a little straight wrap now makes a pair along with his hand as well.
And the problem with whenever you have a paired board in Omaha, I mean, drawing towards any sort of straight and flush is always a scary thing because, I mean, there's so many times people have boats.
Jeff's still in there with the trip 6s, right?
Yes.
Checks through.
Boom. And disco, it does get there.
Wolf makes a straight.
And this is one of those, and like I said, I mean, with paired boards, I don't feel like amazing about my hand, but I'm not really going to go anywhere unless I get supremely raised, so...
Jeff does have the nut 6.
Yeah, and the Wolf's going to bet for value here.
We lose to 7-8.
It's a sizable,
6-9, 6-10.
It's a pretty sizable bet though compared to the pot. And,
I'm calling there with a nut 6. I probably would have bet the turn if I was Jeff. But I mean, as played, once it goes check, I'm definitely having to call river because all the worst 6s are still betting there. We lose the boats already. We know that, but we do have the nut 6 with the A6.
Yeah.
So we just pay off. We pay off and hate it. But like most things in poker.
You just say you got it, nice hand, blah, loud noises. So I went back and I looked at that 9 high like a boss thing where he basically bluffs I forget the other girl's name, but she had queen, she had an overpair on the board. And basically, you know, I mean, he puts her in a tough spot. Obviously, he keeps going on and on and on, getting super mouthy, right? But you know who I actually don't like in that hand? Is the other guy who calls the clock. The guy who's not even involved in the hand, calls the clock on her. And it hadn't even, I don't know how long it had been necessarily, right? Because it was kind of the tail end of it. But basically, it's for a tournament life, and it's not like a small pot. It's a big hand. It's a big decision. You got this guy just basically mouthing off to you nonstop. But so I don't like. It's like, dude, relax. We're gonna figure this out. But I feel like it wasn't really right of him to call the clock on her at that point.
Yeah.
In that pot. That's why I actually, like, I went back and watched it. I was like, you know, actually, I don't even care about the 2 main stars of this pot. I care about that guy who called the clock. Like, because it's like, dude, come on.
I rarely, if ever, call the clock, and honestly, I think we need to get better about that. We should be policing ourselves when players are tanking excessively, and rather than putting it solely in the deal. I mean, a lot of it, we don't want to be the one that does it, but if we all do it, if we all kind of keep ourselves in check, it's better for poker long term.
Yeah. Okay.
That said, I get the clock called on me more than anybody. I do, but I never Hollywood tank. I make some pretty bad calls.
So okay, well here's so the chat's chiming in. Sabaska says, "Where's Fat Chinese?" He was actually just moved to the table, which sucks. I was gonna say if you were just fed up with Kasuf doing this every hand, I get it. That's one different thing. Sean McCormick says, "Hey, he loves me, but it was 7-8 minutes. You're wrong. I get that too. I didn't really see how long the entire thing was. It was just kind of
If it was that long, that's a long time.
Yeah, exactly. It was a clip towards the end of it, and there is a certain point where we're all at that tipping point. Like, guys, there is blinds. The rest of us are playing. Let's do this. So I get it. But yeah, either way, it's just a crappy situation. So it looks like top pair for Jeff here. Crispy Bacon with a, let's see. Top 2 for Jeff. Getting on it. Wolf with a sweet little straight draw going on. Funny about the clock thing, like, when I have a real decision to make, most of the time decisions in your head, like, maybe, a little light Hollywooding for a few seconds or something, but you already know what you're gonna do, Where, when it comes to when I have a really crazy decision, like I tell people, like, just hold on, guys, like I need I need a quick second, you know what I mean? Because I let people know, like, guys, I'm not that guy. I'm gonna need a minute. This is a really, really rough, sticky spot. And the 3 peels.
And Wolf makes it straight. Deuce to 5. He's gonna lead out. Not a great card if you're Jeff here. He says yes. And the Wolf straightened out.
Now, Upright says no decision should ever take more than 3 minutes. That's cool. You know what I actually do like this brings to light something? I do like the idea, the concept of like the speed chess type thing, like the poker clock. I love the shot clock. I love it.
Shot clock is good. And I think more places are embracing it. If I'm not mistaken, Sean McCormick, I think they use that in the high roller.
Yeah, I think there was like an iPad down on the table or something, and they had like a 30-second clock, and it was just like boom, go. And then, but they had
the extension,
and they had the time extension, which is kind of cool.
If you're really in a spot and you really need to think one through, you do have time extensions, which is nice.
Yeah,
but I agree. I think for poker it is better. But I said if we as poker players just get accustomed to more, not just being the one who doesn't want to be the guy who calls it. We just get, hey, this is. Speed it up, come on, like let's go here.
And it was funny because when we were behind the scenes at the high roller, it's like Sean McCormick came in there and he's just like, well, they're all out of time extension, so this shouldn't take much longer because it's gonna be whack, 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 whack.
Just gonna limp in under the gun. So hoping he gets his cards on the reader here sometime soon. But poker players are creatures of habit, and it's how you hold your cards, where you place your cards, and telling poker players to put your cards on the reader and to let them down on the reader, not hold them up off.
You're not my real father.
Yeah. A lot of kings here for Crispy Bacon.
King 9 king there. Oh, just flops the boat.
Oh,
flops the Stone Cold Netsky. Lots of monster boats for Crispy Bacon.
Now what she's saying, ace, queen, 3 deuce with a suited ace. Big boat for Crispy Bacon. Big boat chase me. He leads, he bets 10. No way. Mailman puts in a raise.
3 banks off, changes nothing. Crispy Bacon still with the Stone Cold Nutskis.
And a re-raise.
The Nuttaroos.
So Crispy Bacon leads. Mailman raises, Crispy Bacon re-raises, and that's all the fun that no one wanted to have in that hand.
Yeah, that's it. And we're done.
Ghost, I'm talking about, once again about the Selps Gale Bowman hand.
Oh, so sick.
Is it Bowman? If Selps is playing against a recreational player, a player she doesn't know, and someone does that,
She snap calls all day.
snap call.
Yeah.
The fact that Gail Bowman does it, who's not in the main event, going to be just like, plus, and I missed the pre-flop hand. I don't know if it was a 3-bet pot or single open pot, which changes.
I literally just saw the end of it,
ranges.
so I had no idea how the play actually worked in that.
Yeah. But the fact that, it's who did it on the stage that it was done on, and I don't even mean that it was on the feature table, I mean that it's the main event, and it's Gail Bowman. I mean, Selps knows that, hey, I can't fold, but it also, I mean, how am I good here? Why would she? Yeah.
That's so sick because you even hear asked, like, would you do this with A7? You know, it's just like, but you would have to have A7 of hearts, and I have the A7, so like, blah, 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 blah. And she talks it out, and it's so sick because at the end when she's like, I really consider fold, like, I really wanted to fold. Like, she's not, that's not Hollywood. She
No,
really,
it's genuine.
She's on point, dude. Yeah, I mean, like, and if there's any player who you're going to believe that about, like, it's her. You're like, oh, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I know that you're in there, like, just, like, reading souls, you know?
So sick. Crispy Bacon makes it 20 to go with the King 7-6. Wolf and Jeff come along. 9-4 deuce, 2 clubs. The Wolf's got a club draw, also has a pair and an open into straight draw. He's got 50% equity.
Bottom 2 for Jeff, which we hate.
And Crispy Bacon's doing all the firing with the least amount of equity.
Get it.
Because it's PLO and it's 9-4 deuce.
We do what we want. Oh, and he
Turns the
top
king.
set. I bet the come, baby. Bet it to win it.
Whee! Poker's sick. Oh, so the Wolf's still here with a shit ton of outs. Top set for Crispy Bacon. Jeff drawing damn near dead. He does have an inside straight draw. Now drawing only to the jack. Crispy Bacon leads for 100 with what is presently the nut. Jeff calls bottom 2 and an inside straight draw. The Wolf with the world, he would like to think.
He's gonna have to oh, and he just
Club.
gets everything. Just clubs the baby seal.
Clubs the out of that hand.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that seal hurt.
Just a reminder, this is not an age-restricted site. We try to keep things reasonable. And
Right as you say clubbing things. Like, wait, I'm in the club? 50 cent, what?
Turn top set and lose. Life's hard sometimes.
Boom. Gotta love some PLO, guys. Once again, you are watching Stones live. We are located out here right outside Sacramento, California. This is a 5-5 PLO game. Started out as a $1,500 max buy-in, and now it is table stakes. You can buy in for the largest stack at the table. If you like spewing cash game action, make sure you click that heart and follow us. We're here with you every Monday and Wednesday. This upcoming Monday, we have a great 5-5 game, followed by a very special, super juicy, ridiculous, spewy 1-3 game known as Sean McCormick and Friends.
It's gonna be really good.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
I'm very excited.
You're like, how did I dump $2 grand in a 1-3 game? Oops, my bad.
Because reasons.
Reasons. Because we have to put Jake's kids through college. Yeah.
At least someone's going to college.
Like one of them. I'm gonna let them play poker to see who goes to college. Actually, and the one who wins, you're going to play poker. The other one goes to college.
And go fund your sister.
Yes, good. So you already know who's gonna win then.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a raise to 25 here by Crispy Bacon. Action Tracker, Hammer Drunk, he's catching up. Taking a look at the cash win command there, we are, our big winner so far is Grizz. He is up about $700, followed by Matt H up about 600. Bet it, win it, easy game. Take a look at the stacks. Matt H is our resident chip leader. Come on. Matt H is our big dog there with 2.8K. Everybody else looking to catch up. And it is table stakes, so just go sit down with 2,800. Done deal.
Might.
I might. I will. If you guys are anywhere within driving distance, we're located right off Highway 80. We have a free app for you in the Google Play Store and the App Store, and it's called Stone. Just punch in Stone's Gambling Hall, pops right up. You can see all the games we're running. You can actually reserve a seat remotely. You don't even have to talk to a real-life human being. Ghost of M says, ever play No Limit Omaha 8? It's the
Online.
nuts. That sounds super scary.
Oh my God.
And I love it.
Micro Stakes, No Limit 08 was off the chain back in the day. Back on Full
$20
Tilt.
max buy-in, and I lost 1,000. I don't know what happened.
Oh my God. Anyone and everyone with an ace deuce would just shovel in free.
Oh my God.
It was so wonderful.
So many quartered pots everywhere.
It really was. It was this magical moment in period of history and time, and I miss it. $10 straddle.
Eight Queen 5 pops. Super Rainbow. Look at that set of 8s there for the Wolf. And you're not even at the table to pay him.
I know, I feel like I should be there. I miss you.
I missed your Musk. Maybe after this whole thing blows over, we could get
Get an apartment together. Carrie makes a call.
So Matt does fire, Carrie calls, and the Wolf's coming in for a raise. He says, going up top. Veronica!
Can you tell Alicia una más?
Glass of ice?
Coffee.
Coffee?
Ice for me.
Alicia made it, and Alicia knows what I'm drinking.
Alicia?
Yeah. Yeah. ASD Waffle, welcome to the stream. It's raised to 240. Wolf's gonna take it down. Ghost of Him says the game runs randomly on some of the New Jersey sides. Not a lot of high stakes action, but it's a lot of fun. Now the No Limit 08 games. Oh my god.
I feel like you don't need a lot of high stakes to get a lot of action there.
No, it was great. It was wonderful.
So guys, coming up, 40K player appreciation tournament, super cool. The more you play, the bigger chip stack you get. Regardless of what size chip stack you get, you can always buy up. There's 3 different tiers. It's gonna be awesome because I know a lot of players who like, you know what, I haven't accumulated enough hours, but guess what? I'm just gonna like direct buy in for like $400 to $450 to top tier. All right, cool, done deal.
You mean I can buy my way to chip leader?
Yes, that's what I did with our other one we did. What was the one where we could just keep buying more and more chips at different levels?
Six shooter?
Yeah, was it the 6 shooter? No, that was a different one.
Amplifier.
Amplifier, chip amplifier. So like, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna barrel once for cheap, and then if that doesn't work out, I'm just gonna
buy the chip leader.
I'm gonna buy it, and I did. I can't, and I literally bought it. I was like, I mean, I'm buying plaques. And I come to the table and I sit down and I'm just like, I have all of you outstacked 2 to 1. Game on.
Game on.
Yeah, and then I just gave it all away. So it was really cool. It was really,
Oh,
a lot of fun.
God bless your heart.
A lot of fun. Kid's got heart.
It's got heart.
And apparently a couple bucks in his pocket.
Mailman opens at 25. Gets called by Jeff. Mailman's at Ace Queen 9-8 1 suit. Jeff makes a call with the Ace Queen 10-6 1 suit, both with the suited ace. And it's Mailman suited ace who flops best here. 10 deuce 7 2 hearts. He's got the opening to straight draw, got a flush draw. Make straight with a 6 jack.
Mailman says, I have the worldabouts and I would like some monies in my pot, please.
Yeah.
And looks like nobody wants to give Mailman any money.
Mail that man his money.
I was gonna say, Wolf's probably gonna let it go and then we're just gonna mail him the spot. E-section, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. This is not sped up. This is 100% real time. We are with you live. The video footage we are watching is about 20-25 minutes old. That way players aren't like, hey, phone your buddy, he's got aces fold. Yeah, it's good. We are just about a little over an hour into the stream. We're going to be here with you for the next 2, hanging out, watching people explode money and light it on fire. Guys, $1 million limit hold'em event coming up here. Really, really cool. You play limit hold'em, you get hours, you make hands, you get tickets, they get put into a drawing. They have 1 drawing each month. They already did the drawing for June. They got 1 coming up in July and then August. And then basically you get a seat at this table. And then worst you can do if you get a seat at this table, $1,000. Best you can do, you draw envelopes, get $1 million.
Get $1 million.
Get a royal flush.
For playing limit hold'em.
Yeah, done deal.
Here at Stone's Gambling. Because why not?
Sean McCormick. I am wired that 100% of the time.
I mean, you very well could get that
I
changed.
figured I drank so many energy drinks that they just like part of my bloodstream now, so I don't actually need them anymore. I produce my own.
I like it.
Yeah, it works well.
We're gonna decode the trained genome and find that little protein that produces the juice.
Did it. It'd be like Jurassic Park, basically, all over again.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Like they do breed in herds. No, that's a threesome. It's like,
He can open doors.
yes. It's a 3-bet to 55 from the Wolf with the Ace Queen Dewey. And the flop comes Queen Jack 10. Top set.
And last time Carrie had top set, it was top set of queens, wasn't it? She's beast mode. Wolf with the case queen and an overpair.
And with the ace he is blocking the ace king. It makes it harder for Carrie to have the absolute nut here. Of course, Carrie has the hand she's not folding. Check call. Turn bet. Doesn't change anything. Brings a flush draw that no one has. River King, and the Wolf is going to play the Ace
Oh,
Queen.
wow, so gnarly.
And tables the hand, does not put in a bet with the absolute nut.
Carrie is looking at her hand like, how do I look at that? She's showing him like, look at all of these cards. Look at all of my world, and you ruined it all. You're the worst.
The Wolf tables the nut, does not put in a bet.
Gary, who flops top 2 and top set, just
I think
aggressive.
after the turn comes off,
and hits the straight of
the
the turn.
Wolf is just thinking like, I'm done with this hand. If this goes check, I'm just stop checking back.
Yeah.
And then I realize the king comes off and shh, I just made the nuts.
So
and like
sick.
just like still like snap checks back.
And there is the game we're talking about, guys. This is going to be 1 week from tonight. This is going to be a shit show of awesomeness, as I like to call it. 1-3 unlimited limit hold'em, or no limit, as some people like to call it. Sean McCormick and friends. The juiciest 1-3 game around. There's going to be lots of liquor and lots of chips and lots of big happy pots.
I mean, who else comes all the way from Vegas for a 1-3 game?
Yeah, exactly.
Sean
Right?
McCormick. That's how good year the game's gonna be.
Bring it.
Sean
Yeah.
McCormick's gonna come all the way up to 395.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, what's the max? Cool, I'm in.
Right.
You know what's cool about our 1-3
He's like,
games
Jake's gonna be there, right? Jake's gonna be there? Okay, I'll be there.
The seat's locked. For
The
Jake, the
seat's
seat's
locked.
locked.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That'll make it worth it.
So it is really cool, actually. It's yeah, that 1-3 game. It's cool. It is table stakes for those of you guys who haven't seen our 1-3 games before, which means that those games get extra juicy. Extra sauce, please.
No, I'm saying when you call the flop, and you never have the 9 this guy gets 2 in the picture was like, oh, try to stop.
Spencer's back, occupying space and time.
And Watbra is going to be in the game, too.
Vop.
Ooh, BG is going to pop it up to 20 to go here. Wolf's going to come along.
You're a good human.
Just all ice for me. All ice.
Sorry, passing out some laundry here.
Yeah,
BG flops nut flush draw. He does have a third heart in his hand. The Wolf's got top 2. And an inside straight draw. Next straight with a 10. And the Wolf hits the boat.
Zibots! And this is going to give him the check mark here. BG is drawing dead. Let's see if he wants to come along there, just for fun. Wolf bets 150. You're the best, thank you.
410 in the pot. And after the check raise on the flop by the Wolf, BG figures he is quite possibly drawing dead. We know for in fact that he is. Elect to let it go there. Probably the right play in the long term. But it's just not fun.
I never like folding. Not a huge fan.
You can't win if you fold.
Once again, guys, click that heart and follow us here. We're here with you every Monday and Wednesday spewing cash game action. That Sean McCormick and Friends game, like I said, it's going to be awesome. If they even make it to the stream, I know it is Wine Wednesday as well, so they'll be barreling wine.
I feel like we've hosted our hosts fairly well here.
Yeah.
I mean, Bart Hanson's come here and cleaned up. Sean McCormick came here and took down the house.
That's what we do.
I know we've hosted our host, Scott Ball, who's done very well on the stream.
I feel like we basically just invite people so we can give them money. So if we invite you guys, come on down to Stone, seriously.
It's a good game. Everyone in the chat, come on down.
Bartholomew Handsome, as he has now been dubbed by Veronica.
Or Bart Handsome.
Yes.
Yeah. But she believes the universe is a small place, so what does she know?
She's one of those flat earthers.
Of the cosmos, like world, yeah. No, she,
I did see one of the best tweets ever that said, people who believe in flat earth are all around the world. And I'm like,
yeah,
are you?
that's good, right?
Are we serious right now? Is this real life? All right, so we do have Matt H popping it up with some aces here, 220 to go.
We got a dangler, or a couple of them.
Jack 9-5 Rainbow on the board. Monster straight draw everywhere here for Crispy Bacon. Holy jeez.
And here's the thing about like in aces with danglers. I mean, well, that always happens. That when that happens on the turn, that's nice.
That is nice, actually. Ace of Danglers sucks until that happens.
But that's just it. I mean, there's no real flop that you really love multi-way in PLO when you have some beat up aces. And that's why you always prefer to have some some companions with them suited and some of the straight combinations working along with them. Just because I mean even on a flop like Jack 9-5 Rainbow, you don't know who's got 9-5 out there.
And bingo. Now, see, this is going to complete the flush for Crispy Bacon. This is going to monster boat Matt here with aces full. That is not the heart. Honestly, Crispy Bacon would have been like kind of scared with just an 8 high flush draw if the board didn't pair, and now he's like, If Matt makes it cheap enough, he might get in 230 in the pot. Matt bets 175. Crispy's gonna think about it for a minute.
I think we can fold here. I mean, we're still losing to better flushes. Once again, this is the power position. Why we want to be always in position with our drawing hands here, so that when our opponent checks us, we can confidently, bet to extract value, and then fold when check raise. When you're out of position and you make your hand, but it's a hand that's somewhat simple, and we check. I mean, we're susceptible to getting bluffed. We're susceptible to calling off bad.
I'm gonna have to give it up to Sean McCormick here for these aren't the hearts you were looking for. Nailed it. Crushed it.
Get yourself in position, put your opponent on a range and on their soul. Or let them get there, either or. Whatever.
Sir, can you hand me your soul, please?
Yeah, soul, please.
All right, this is the vlogger game coming up, guys. Everybody you know and love from online, Internini, Brado, and Jeff Boski, Ray's Ray. It's going to be dope. Seriously, this is going to be really, really cool. I'm looking forward to this game, mostly because you'll be able to watch it on here, but then all of these guys are going to be doing their own version of kind of like live streaming behind the scenes stuff. So it's like, I'm just going to have multi-monitors with all of these. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Like, hey, it's going to be like the closest thing you can get to like VR in a poker room, right? Like, yeah, look at all these different angles and stuff going on. Man.
Those vloggers.
The vloggers, give me your vlog.
We're now developing a rail here at Stones for the PLO game.
Right? We'll take it.
Why do you think all those players are on the list to play the game?
Like, we're just going to stand here and watch people barrel off. Guys, for those of you just tuning in, I know we got some new viewers. Make sure you click that heart and follow us. We're here with you every Monday and Wednesday. And then outside of that, if you hit that notification button, we always live stream the final tables of our bigger tournaments. And those normally happen on like Sunday nights. And whenever the final table happens, we go live. That way you get a little notification in advance.
Poker Pro Eric in the chat.
Trolling it up. Crispy Bacon raises to 20 on the button here. A couple people come along. King 10, 6 fires off.
2 pair for the Wolf. Got the King and the 6.
Crispy Bacon with just straight draws everywhere, running flush draw potential as well. 2 different running flush draws.
Got like a triple gut shot and a backdoor flush draw and all sorts of outs.
He's like, just
and a
give
double
me,
backdoor flush
he's like,
draw.
just give me like any random club or diamond at all, or maybe any card over 6. And that's not.
No,
that's like the only card.
So many.
It's the only card he doesn't want to see. He's like, just not that.
How does Crispy Bacon not pick up equity on the turn?
Oh my god,
the
it's
deuce
so
of hearts.
disgusting.
That's how. Like.
Likewise, look at this. It all splits equity now between Jeff and the Wolf here. Jeff with a pair, 2 pair, and a flush draw.
10s and deuces and hearts. And then against kings and 6s and the best hand. Also the inside straight draw for the Wolf. 3 would make him the straight. Jeffrey Sardella.
Oh, we're going by his full name, his legally given name.
$200 bet from the Wolf.
He's gonna come along.
Jeff
He
says yes.
Show me a 10 or a deuce or heart.
Oh,
Nothing.
The Wolf makes a 3rd pair.
The Wolf is good. So guys, if you're just tuning in, take a look around the table there. The chips, the reds are 5s, the greens are 25s, the whites are $100 chips, and the blues are $1. Brick City, population, you bro.
I'm playing 6s and 5s with their kings up.
He's looking at the Wolf's hand, he's like, why couldn't you give me spades? I like my nut flush, your second nut flush, no?
Poker's cruel.
It is. So our 2 resident big dogs, Matt H and the Wolf, both over 2K. Everybody else somewhere in between.
At some point, they will play a pot with each other.
Yes. God, good old PLO. Pot, repot, pot, 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 pot. Reminds me of that. Why can't I say the word bomb? Bomb, 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 bomb.
What's that? I can't.
We would love a beer, but we cannot.
I mean, to answer your question, the answer is yes.
Thanks for
But
the tease.
also no.
Do you want a beer? Yes, I do want a beer.
I want to go to there.
I want all of that, please.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Yeah.
But all of our viewers, I know that, for instance, Sean McCormick, his wife is nice enough to be like, honey, you're watching the stream? I'll go grab some whiskey for you. And I'm like, and that's how you know you got to keep her, right there.
That's where I would go.
That's good. If she loves when I watch poker streams and brings me alcohol, I'm in. Put a ring on it.
Carrie's gonna limp in the Ace King 8-7 double suited. Wolf makes call the Ace Queen 6 deuce. One suit. That 6 of diamonds is just kind of polluting the hand, but whatever. It's PLO.
Whatever.
Play cards, see flops.
Reasons. Oh, we got
Flop draws.
6 players going to this flop here.
Flop comes Ace Queen 9, top 2 for the Wolf.
Top 2 monster, heart draw over there for Grizz.
Turn card. 3 pair now for the Wolf. More oots to the boot. Carrie, who is not giving up on the Ace King yet.
Wolf got that Ace Deuce on lock. 5 peels, no help. The Wolf with the check. Ace Queen. Wait, Ace Queen, Ace Deuce. Got everything.
He's savvy enough to bet it.
I only played 3 pairs. I'm like, you have way more draws in this than I do, so...
Pinball Hall of Fame in Vegas?
Yeah, it is in Vegas. Yeah, it's a giant room with a couple hundred games, and it is a sight to see. I mean, you talk about maintenance, man. I honestly, me having just a modest collection of like anywhere from 15 to 20 games, I even when I don't play them, they break. I feel like they break all the time. So having hundreds of games in a spot that get banged on all day, every day, you would need like a crew of people to go around and fix those games all day. I mean, they're just mechanical nightmares of awesomeness. Generally when I'm in Vegas though, I try to just stay away from bright lights outside, so I'm like stuck in a casino in a car. I go to Vegas to do the same thing I go here. Like, get me on the felt, give me chips in my hand, game on.
And then people ask me like, "Oh, have you ever been to Vegas?" I'm like, "Yes, but no." And then,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Like, I've been there for like, and sitting in the card room all day for a week, you know, and I've been there like out at the Las Vegas, the drag strip for big races out there back in the day. But like, I've never like, I'm like, woo, Vegas, like, play like an asshole.
Never.
I've never like.
It is
experienced
actually a nice relief if you go there for poker to just take one night off and then go actually like do the stupid party Vegas scene, and you're like, cool. Like, but now I have to take a day off for recovery from poker. All right, taking a look at this board here. In the lead, Grizz with queens.
998. No one's got much of anything. Mailman bets 40. The Ace Queen 3-3. It's got 2 backdoor flush draws. But how much money do we really gonna love getting in if we start getting run down here? Even if we get there. Jack of Diamonds comes off. Does give Mailman the flush draw. But like, I mean, all those are like 9x rundown hands. Big boats here.
Mailman's hoping for 3 or
And there's another diamond. Diamond gets there. Mailman's good. But I don't see a lot of money going in here. Grismake has King Queen.
And this is what we talked about. Like, even when you make these flushes or straights, paired boards, you hate it. You're like, I'm gonna put a little bit of money in there and hope it's good? Question mark.
Mailman's gonna check back. Diamonds get there.
You know what I liked on the stream on Monday? Every time they did a dealer change, they did a bomb pot.
Yes.
Super cool. Love that. Would not be surprised to see that on either Monday's game or Wednesday's game.
Harlan tried to get that going in the game last night here at Stones.
I mean, it's so cool. Dealer change bomb pot. It's like it's an easy something to go by.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to.
And so it's like, and it's great. And it's great for the dealers because I would imagine, you get probably an extra couple buck tip because they're always going to be sizable pots.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey,
someone's going to get stuck.
Come to the table. Somebody's getting stuck. Somebody's raking a pot. You're making money. Everybody's happy. It's just
good.
Yeah, all day.
Bomb pots for the win. I got a Snapchat from the artist formerly known as my best friend.
Oh, it's good. Veronica showing off that she's, yes, vicious stripper pole accidents for Veronica, constantly. All right, taking a look here. The Wolf is going to come along. A little Ace-Jack 10-4. Crispy Bacon had some double suited hand. He looks like he got out of it. Yeah, that makes the call. Lots of hearts and a big old run for Jeff S here. Double suited for Grizz. Guys, if you're just tuning in here, maybe you caught us on the main page, click that heart and follow us. We're here with you spewing live poker action every Monday and Wednesday. Ace 3-4 on the flop. Looks like Ace 4 with Wolf for the best of it right now. And Carrie's going to bet out 40. Wolf is going to make the call. Jeff's going to come along as well. Everybody says, why not? Jeff just with this wicked little like open-ended beastie draw here.
Wrap it up, Jeff. What is like at 3% equity?
And the turn. Bink, 10 of diamonds. This gives Wolf even more of a hand. Check this out. So Wolf with the I have every pair on the board type scenario. Damn near. He's got ace, 4, and 10 on lock right now. 69%. Crushing life. Now, after Carrie had originally fired the flop, the Wolf takes the opportunity and says, well, guys, there's no way I'm not going to bet here. So he fires it out. And 145, and that looks like, that looks like more than 145 over there by Grizz. Let's see what he did on the button. Did he raise? Is that enough for a raise? What's going on here? What is this? Well, he did make the call.
Call 145, nut flush draw, 2 pair,
Open end.
inside straight draw.
Carrie's going to come on too, so let's get this pot juicy. Healthy pot here, 660 in the pot. Bink, Carrie, and oh, Jeff S full. I think Jeff S had the same open-ended 5-6. So Carrie does make the monster on the river here, and it is the Stone Cold Nut on that board. God, how does that feel good? You're like, I rivered the nut. I don't know what happened. Give me monies. I won it all. Sean McCormick's like, I gotta go, but I'm on the next 2 streams, so you'll see me there.
Nice.
Boom. Later, Sean.
Bet 225. The Wolf's now got a decision to make. 2 pair.
See, this is funny. This is one of the scenarios where Wolf is gonna call. It's one of the scenarios where Carrie's thinking diamond, diamond, diamond. And then she, like, obviously looking at Grizz's hand with a higher flush. No diamond. No diamond. I was kidding. And Carrie is gonna scoop a sizable pot. Healthy $1,100 pot for Carrie here.
Poker happens.
Yeah, that's a great. That should be a bumper sticker, just like the other. But like Forrest Gump's like, that should be a bumper sticker.
Poker happens.
Shit happens. Oh, poker happens. Same thing. Same thing. So yeah, so Matt H still a big dog there with 2,800, followed by the Wolf at 1,900, all the way down to our shortest stack of just over 200. So if I'm sitting on a stack at just over 200, my word of the day is pot.
Pot.
Pot. I'm all in pot.
Not a bad little couple 2-5 games that have sprung up here. So the 5-5 PLO going on tonight. We have 2 2-5 games, bunch of 1-3s in the house, 4-8 Omaha, limit hold'em. Come on down, join the stream.
Yeah, as I look around, I'm just like, holy crap, outside of the live game that you guys are watching, we have another 8 or 9 games at least running. Good God.
Thick gravy enema. What does that call for? What the hell is he beating? He's keeping the honest. Though I do tend to agree. Like if there's certain players that you need to keep honest at the table, probably myself being one of them.
True.
I'm like, oh look, I got a blocker, and it's like pot, and then but like Carrie's not the type of player in my experience that it's just gonna go run amok with all their bluffs.
Yeah.
And especially not into multiple opponents. I prefer heroing players not too much unlike myself, rather than hero calling players like Carrie.
So, massive multi-way limp pot here. Ace-4 queen on the flop, super rainbow. Let's let the percentages catch up here. The best of it right now, looks like Jeff with kings. Another ace comes.
Flush draws both for BG and GRZ now. The board is already paired, however. Players might be a little apprehensive to put money in withdrawals.
So for those of you just tuning in, taking a look at everybody's chip stack there, this is a live cash game. Those green chips there, you see a tower in front of Carrie. Those green chips are $25 chips, the white chips are hundreds, and the red chips are 5.
Wolf bets 50 is like a blocker bet. Jeff snaps them off. Kings. Second nut.
How many aces are in this deck? Just 4?
All these.
All of them. All of them. So yeah, Jeff is our resident short stack here, according to our leaderboard.
I hit on 11.
Like I said, Thick Gravy Enema, like I said, I tend to agree with you. I long term, we're not profitable calling when Carrie leads on that board, on that spot. But like I said, I don't know how much experience Daryl has playing with Carrie. Daryl might be much more accustomed to playing with, like I said, players like me, players like Mailman or Azan that might take a little bit more aggressive line and have a lot more bluffs there. Whereas, like I said, Carrie, when she, like I said, I agree, when she leads half her stack like that into multiple opponents, she just doesn't have many, and by many I mean any, bluffs.
So Big Mac Stack says, did Wolf know he was playing Queen High there? Question mark?
Oh, did you know he was playing Queen High?
With the 3 aces, I think.
Oh yeah, because he's playing trip aces with Queen 9?
Yeah. Wolf isn't exactly an amateur player, but Wolf is a very unconventional player as well. So sometimes Wolf does what Wolf wants, and you can't really just explain it. It's like air, man. It's science. You don't even know.
He just Wolfs.
Great player.
All right, so Grizz is going to pop this up to 20. The Wolf and Matt H are going to call Jack 5-6 on the flop. Couple of spades here. Matt H's ace is still the best.
Pair of aces, pair of sixes, backdoor clubs.
35.
Clubs are cheap. You got 7 of them locked up just between Grizz, Matt, and the board.
Lead 35, call 35 from Kings and Aces. Wolf comes along as well, King 997.
Okay, clubs aren't that cheap, guys. Now everybody in the mom has a flush draw. Matt's still in the lead here.
Grizz with Kings, a pair of fives. Second nut club draw. He's going to check it over to Matt. Matt's got the Wolf behind him. That's 125. Snap call by the Wolf.
Yeah, he hesitated all of 0.0 seconds.
I don't see how, if we're GRZ, we get away here yet.
Yeah, that's rough. Second nut flush draw, over pair. If you're GRZ, plus you got a pair on the board, you're thinking about life, and you're thinking about value-wise, 125, getting damn near 4-1 on this money. He is going to make the call. And
King
top
ball.
set. Wow, top set for Grizz on the river.
Now the straight's still on the board.
And
The Wolf does have 2 9s,
and
so he's blocking the 8-9.
And the spades did complete too.
The spades did complete. This is probably going to check through. And GRZ's going to tabletop set and take down the pot.
Oh my god, GRZ is like, please let it check over to me.
There it
oh
is.
my god, let it check over to me. So there you go. There's the first check. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Grizz here in check call mode maybe. Oh, there we go. Checks it, shows it, says just a top set. And that's where Matt H is like, you are so lucky that you hit that and clubs didn't come.
Where's the
Where's my
clubs?
club? Where's my club all day?
And that's why poker's gross.
Thick Gravianima says these are amazing custom player avatars. Yeah, guys, we if we don't have a picture of them or they have a suggested picture, we let them go for it. So I'm glad that you like the wolf and all your base art belong to us.
What the hell? Well, how can they change my thing on the thing?
Did they change your thing on the thing?
Yeah, they did.
Dude, do you know people? We should talk to people about
They
it.
took my earlier youth modeling pictures.
Your earlier
I had
when I was extremely just like perfectly chiseled and exact 50-50 ratio.
Yes, it was. Yeah, and then they got rid of that one and put up some generic social media like profile picture that
That's
I had.
not cool,
somewhere.
man. That's not cool.
I don't know. Senpai Balo, welcome to the stream.
Marcus Lawn 300, what's going on? Senpai in the house. Guys, thank you for joining us. Click that heart, follow us here. We love spewing some cash game action. This is a rare night where we're spreading some Omaha. A lot of times, most of the time we run Hold'em. That is going to be, we got some juicy games coming up next Monday and next Wednesday. We got a 5-5 no limit followed by the most obscene 1-3 no limit game a week from tonight that you'll ever see. So yeah, definitely tune in and be part of it, man. We love our viewers, dude. We have a lot of fun in the chat, for sure.
We have the best chat.
Yeah.
Wolf's going to open up the small blind, king, queen, 10 deuce, 1 suit. Crispy Bacon's going to defend any 4 cards. $40 in the pot. Smallest pot we've seen all night. Ace 7, 4. Check, check. Ace comes off on the turn. Wolf checks. Bacon bets. And Bacon wins. Bacon always wins.
Bacon always wins.
When in
Guys,
doubt, bacon.
When in doubt, guys, oh god, what am I going to eat for dinner? Bacon always wins. Doesn't matter. What am I going to eat for breakfast? Bacon always wins. I'm having breakfast for dinner. Bacon still wins.
I got a feeling if Poker Pro Eric, if we ever let him in the commentary booth, he would still manage to get in the chat to troll himself.
That'd be intense.
I really feel like he would. He would.
Poker
feel
Pro
like,
Ericception.
I just got Eric.
Trollception.
Trollception. He's not having a good time unless he's ruining our time, and we love him for that, and we really do.
Well, he hasn't been banned yet, so still in there.
Yeah.
He's been on the cusp a few times, but still in there. Still putting in work. All right, the Ecliptic has a question for you. What do you think?
Would you rather have ace, king, king double suited, or 7, 8, 9, 10 double suited in PLO? Ace, king, king.
Straight up.
It just is.
It just is.
It just is.
Because if any of the flushes hit, you're in trouble with 7, 8, 9, 10 almost, right? As opposed to ace, king, king.
That said, I'm not complaining about 7, 8, 9, 10 double suited. No one
Oh,
is.
yeah, no, I mean, it's not like I'm going to fold it or anything. It's not like I don't like it. It's just, just say
It's not like I wouldn't put in 1,000 bigs with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd definitely take it out to a nice steak dinner, for sure.
Yeah.
Poker Pro X is the only band from Chuck E. Cheese in Great America. Love it.
So Grizz GRZ opens up ace, 10, 9, 3 to a suit. Nothing you can do about that. Matt makes a call, queen, queen, 6, 4.
I feel like Matt always has an overpair. He has a
clubs.
queens how many times?
The Wolf puts in a 3-bet, king, 8, 8, 3 double suited, and now it's going to come back to Spencer,
He's a sucker for double suits.
and he's going to click back.
Spence is repopping, and this is going to escalate quickly here. I think this is going to start setting off some alarms for the Wolf, unless he feels like going into a bit of a gamble mode.
He's got position,
Yeah.
and I feel like he might be. Pillow pots haven't gone this way just recently, and with PLO, and once again, you kind of get in a spot where you tell yourself, I'm never that far behind. As it is, 69-25.
Is that the justification for any call pre-flop? Is I'm never that far behind?
Yes, it always is. 69-25. That's about as bad as you can get it in PLO. And mind you, that's also taking into consideration this one, the muck cards. Normally king 8-8-3 versus ace 9-10 with 3 suits.
And he
He's a little
is going to
closer.
use your methodology and say I'm never that far behind. Let's go to it. He's hoping for diamonds or clubs. Jack 6-4 binks out there. Definitely no help to Wolf. Grizz way ahead. Wolf does not know that he definitely does not want diamonds. If a weird, funky diamond comes on the turn, this could get weird. Let's get weird.
Grizz has got an awkward stack to pot ratio here. The pot's 570. He's at 870 back. It's going to get kind of hard to get fluid here.
And guys, like I said, those white chips there are hundreds, the greens are quarters, and the reds are fives. So that's a healthy bet here. Pot's at 570. He's going to bet 360, and quick fold by the Wolf. Matt H still there in the newer logo Sacramento Kings hat, repping up. Oh, there it is. See, it's a spinning image of you. Look at that. Wow.
Why did they get rid of that?
Why would they take that away? And what are you looking at there? You're staring off in the distance, contemplating life.
I was almost like, well, he 4-bet pre, so I can clearly put the line in front of me.
He 4-bet pre, so I must be beat. I'm no good here.
But I also have a blocker, so pot.
So I'm in.
So pot, yeah.
I'm gonna overanalyze this hand, call clock on myself, and then I'm just gonna ship it.
Right?
Do it. Do it anyways. Waka Flocka PJ, welcome to the chat. We have magical little gnomes that run under the table, and they like look at everybody's cards before we give them to them. I kid. All of the cards have RFID chips in them, and they put them on the little diamond pads in front of them, and those go back to our computer, and then the gnomes take over. Then the gnomes
come, they whisper in our ears.
Yeah. It's a really a vicious process.
Unfortunately, I have called the clock on myself once before. No, I didn't know the action was. It was a pretty good tournament.
So great.
It was a not WPT. It was a HPT main event, and the spot was like so obvious, and I'm like waiting for this guy to act, and it's like, dude, action or it's on the river. Some guy jams. And it's like, okay, you either like, oh no, it checked to the guy. It's like, okay, like the board says, okay, you're either gonna get a pretty easy value bet or a snap check back. It's a three-way. We were a three-way to the river, and I'm just waiting forever. And I finally, and it's not weird. It's just like I'm not one to like call the clock on somebody. I finally had it up to here, and I kind of clock, and everyone just looks at me like, dude, action's on you. And I'm like, oh god,
how awesome! That's like the
bad.
best poker embarrassing moment ever. Ever. All right, and the River Cones gives the check mark to Crispy Bacon here with literally just a pair of threes. Super weak on this board. The Wolf, I mean, he could bet and get this through absolutely all day. Why not? Bet it to win it.
It was so bad. I'm looking at this guy, one of the other players, who's like not in hand. I'm like rolling my eyes, like, oh my god, can you believe this guy? And he's like looking back at me, he's like, right, can you believe it? Like, what's your problem, bro? Like, and I'm just that guy.
So touching base on what Kalapia said here, he's newer to this game. He's like, hey, why do we have 4 cards in your hand? Isn't this poker? So
reasons.
Yeah, the standard form of poker you're going to see on TV is most of the time it's Hold'em. Obviously, you have 2 cards. This is 4 cards, so you're forced to use 2 cards from your hand, 3 cards from the board. That means even if we put like all clubs on the board, you don't have a flush. You're required to still have 2 of them in your hand. So that's what it is. It's the best 5-card hand using any 2 cards from your hand. So it's funny because in this game, some of the newer players, your cards will change, right? I mean, you might on the flop, you're like, oh my god, I'm using my ace 4, and on the river, you're like, hey, look at my 5-6 is the best. Whee! Because reasons, poker.
I like the King's hat. I like the new King's hat.
Yeah, it's classy.
Oh yeah, I love Big O. Big O.
We are going to punch in the command for the chips there. Canadian shooter, you dirty dog. But, chips cash there. The greens are 25. Oops, now I'm doing apps chips. I'm the worst. I'm like killing it in the chat in not a good way. So there you go, guys. The whites are $100 chips. The greens are $25 chips. And the reds are $5 chips. Girth Brooks in the house. Great username. Welcome, buddy.
I don't know what I did. Fix it.
What is this? King 5-6 here, couple of diamonds on the flop. Wolf does have a flush draw. Carrie is ahead here with top 2 pair, King 6. Pink Diamond City. That is going to give Wolf a flush. Carrie is going to need to fill up. She's going to need a king or a 6 here on the river to catch back up. Oh, that is not it. So, for instance, prime example, like we were talking about here, 4 diamonds on the board. You still need 2 diamonds in your hand. This is not a case of where if Carrie, I got the 1 king of diamonds, I'm good. It's not going to work. If you're new to the game, you will learn that real quick because you're like, I'm betting, I have the king. It's not good.
And that's something, it's funny because when you see Hold'em players, they can play PLO, and you see that like habitual nature of like, oh my god, like in that case, like a 4th diamond got there, and players like slow down, not realizing that makes it less likely that your opponent has a flush.
Yeah.
And that's a good card for you. When you have a middling flush like 9-4 there, that's a good card to come off.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Likewise, guys, if you get dealt quads in your hand, that's not good. Throw that away.
Also bad.
Also bad. Guys, look, I got dealt quad aces. Good fold.
Dramaha.
Good.
That's a playable hand.
Drama. Oh,
We're never losing half the pot.
Why When I play, I get smashed in this game, so instead of Omaha, it's Omaha.
Omaha.
I get Omaha off the table. Yeah,
PLO, I regret this.
Oh, God. Immediate regret. Oh, my God. Garth Brooks, I was just quoting, I showed somebody that clip literally yesterday. I'm like, this guy right here, all day. I love it.
Take those quad aces to the video poker. I love it.
Doing it. And if
Limp
you
Pop Poker.
Over here.
We got a 6-way limp pot. Ace 10-10, 2 diamonds. Well, Crispy Bacon and all have aces.
Jeff S. actually has the 10.
There it is.
Oz Till 3, what's going on? He says we need a self-type setup in this PLO game. Oh, God. Oh, God. Say it ain't so. 9 peels on the turn.
Those complete diamonds.
And Jeff is just crushing this hand. He is 33% equity here with the 10.
Gonna go ahead and
He
bet.
has no kickers with it, and he love hates it.
No kicker. Diamonds got there. I'm in as small as potted, so I would still argue probably for a check back there.
Yeah, like if somebody starts just like barreling into him and popping it up, you're like, I hate it. I hate my hand. I hate this hand.
I don't think worse hands are calling us there ever. We have a terrible 10. Diamonds already got there. I mean, Ace Kings and Ace King Queen aren't looking us up. I think checking back there, probably, and even though he had by way and far the best hand, probably their best move there with a raggedy 10.
It's funny. We got God, the 3 comma versus the 2 comma club. If you guys ever watch out of Silicon Valley, it's all the way.
It's a really good show.
It is pretty funny. And there's this investor who gets really, really butthurt that he falls out of the billionaire club. He's like, I'm only worth like 970 million, and he's like, I'm financially ruined. He's like, but dude, he's like, I only have 2 commas now. I don't have 3 commas anymore. He's like, I have doors that open like this and not like this. I'm like, yes, let's hear it for the rant.
It's good for you. What the hell is everyone tightening up for? The $10 straddles. GRZ's gonna limp the button. Wolf, Bacon. Everyone completes 5-way to the flop.
Top 2 here for BGs.
Leads out. Hot's T. I'm saying it wrong. Wouldn't it be exponentially harder to have that kind of beat on a PLO game just based on the amount of cards?
I feel like that beat on a PLO game is almost more common, like as far as like quads versus top boat and stuff like that, because it's like it's PLO.
Yeah, it's much more common.
Yeah, like PLO, everybody has like the nut flush and nut quads every day, all day.
GRZ now turns the nut, got the ace jack. BG is open-ended, but drawn to a chop if the ace comes off. Does have top 2, no clubs.
Facing a bet of 100, which is almost a pot-sized bet. Pot was at 135. Grizz bets the 100.
Probably gonna call. He does. River card. There it is.
Oh, disco for the Super Nut Boatski. King's Fool for BG.
Just complete the club draw.
And this is where it's like BG's almost hoping Grizz has a club just so he can like, give me something.
Leads 100.
Bets 100, calls 100. It's just a bummer. And if you're Grizz, you're like, it. It's just one of those things where you're like, great, whatever. You board pair. It's one of those bets that screams like, I rivered you and you know it, but you're gonna call my 100.
For that price, I'm sure DG would love to check raise, but when the club draw completes, it's gonna be a check back so oftentimes that we lose value if we don't lead. If they're really, really deep, maybe he thinks about trying to check raise there, hoping that maybe Spencer or GRZ makes the flush or somehow has a worse boat, and you can bet and we can check raise and get the monies in.
Get the monies. Guys, you're watching Stones live here. We're doing a rare little fun night here. We're spewing some Omaha action. A lot of times we have Hold'em going on. Click that heart and follow us here. We're here with you every Monday and Wednesday, and occasionally on Sundays for final tables of our bigger tournaments. Always a blast. Always fun having you guys, so thanks for tuning in. And you know what? The biggest compliment I get sometimes in the chat is people come in here, they're like, I don't know anything about poker, I have no idea what's going on, but I can't stop watching and we're having a blast. And I'm like, good. That's good. That's good. Spread it to the world, man. Everybody needs to play poker. You know, then you get the 1 cent, 2 cent game going at your, you know, with your grandma, and she's like, oh, here, let me school you, kid. And you're like, this is good. Life is good.
$10 straddle is on.
Hostile 3. There we go. He is. That's how you say it. It's Hostile 3.
Hostile 3. Hostile.
You know what? When I had a buddy traveling cross country overseas, I made him watch the Hostile movies first, and then be like, now you need to contact me like every week and just drop me a line that says like, alive Malaysia, alive here.
I never watched any of the Hostile movies.
It's fun. 357 here on the board. Action tracker's catching up here.
Checks through, ace comes off on the turn.
Phil Rhodes Jr. says, teach someone to play Hold'em. It takes 5 minutes to learn, a lifetime to master. Absolutely, all the best games do. Look at any of the video games. Donkey Kong, Pac-Man. Oh, it's so easy. It's how you learn it. Okay, now don't suck.
Yeah.
True that.
That's the thing is they don't want to spend the money. They're trying to idolize. They're trying to make it nice. I'll go there.
So for newbies that come here, which one of you is the Norman Chad of Stones?
Veronica's not here tonight.
It's true. Veronica's currently got the night off, and she's working on that Norman Chad mustache.
Well, see, Hostile knows that Veronica's Norman Chad.
Love it. I still say we need to institute the fact that you can remotely buy drinks for players at the table, because then I would feel bad because it would just be, and like our players would just get so hammered. More drinks for seat. Basically, Bill H would just get plastered every stream. They would just be like, more drinks for Bill H. More drinks. Harlan and Bill H would be forced to be like college binge drinking when they're at the table. This is what would go down.
I would be sending myself drinks while at the table and be like, oh my god, someone sent me another drink of candies.
Yeah.
How can I refuse? I'd be getting myself wasted.
Oh, Rocky Oni all day, a Pac-Man reference. Of course, Miss Pac-Man's the best. I mean, it costs 25 cents and she goes to town. She's the best. Bing. Hey.
More wise than Veronica.
That's awesome. Barely, though. Veronica's had a lot of wifeys.
Yeah.
All right, King 8-8 here on the flop. Action tracker catching up. Looks like Carrie checks through on the flop here. King on the turn. A whole lot of nada for everybody here. Everybody's hanging out in Whiff City. Everybody's like, you want to just like bet $5 and everybody folds? Cool. Next hand. Coin up Pac-Man is 25 cents. Very true. Or you can come to my house and it's free. In fact, you know what I did today? I sold the little 61 cocktail table that has like Pac-Man, Frogger, Dig Dug, everything. I sold it to my dentist. Nice. Yeah, because now it's in the waiting room, so now when I go to the dentist, which nobody likes going to anyways, I can just basically play my own game. And now I have a buy-in to go, blow off some cash here when we're done with the stream. So
Bro, wizard.
Everybody wins. Done. Oh, don't worry.
Also, the Stones do
too many
mix
games.
games on the cash table as well. We do spread obviously we see PLO and Omaha. We don't spread any stud here. Except for this guy.
Hostile 3. I see what you did there. You're so sweet. You're too good to me. Hostile 3. I do like the classics, buddy. I have an entire arcade at home, so that's just one of many that I sold. Just thinning the herd a bit, if you will.
Open to 20 with a King, King, Queen 3 double suited here from BG. 3-bet to 60 from the Wolf. Waiting for the cards to come through. Action, there's the Wolf with the Ace, Jack 9 double suited. Beautiful hand. Christy Bacon, Ace, Jack 9, 3 double suited. He lets it go. Facing the 3-bet. Comes back around to BG now. We should be flatting here. He does.
Double suited. Oh, you don't have any drink left. I was like, cheers, suited? No?
Double suited. Heads up. And the flop comes king, queen, deuce with spades. BG flops top set and the spade draw.
Oh,
The Wolf's
God.
got aces.
How good do you
And an inside straight draw.
If you're BG, you're just like, just give him anything. Can you want to give him like a set of queens or something? Like anything, please? Give him a lower spade draw. Oh, Eclectic Gallagher, 1943 all day. Those are both on that game. So, bet and a call. This is just going to monster mint BG here. He now has king's full. And an ace on the river would be absolutely disgustingly awesome.
Lead for 80. BG's got to start figuring out how to get some money in the pot.
Now this is where we pump and a raise.
We can flat here. He is going to raise. If we flat here, we got to hope that the spade doesn't come off.
See, it's like because you're almost repping like a deuce maybe by raising here, and like it sucks because you're so much better than a deuce. You know what I mean? You're like, I want money in the pot.
So raise to 280 or to 285. Wolf says yes. Dead to 2 aces.
Who wants an ace on the river for a car crash? No, damn it.
Damn it.
Do it excellent, good.
All in now from BG.
Girth Brooks, they're definitely not friends. I mean, everybody's friendly at the poker table, but the Wolf might not just be buying it. Did the Wolf call it? No.
He folds.
Oh, he did fold, okay. No, he did make the call. Look, he's stacking it out.
Wow, no, he's... yeah.
Yeah, it was like, that was, looked disappointed, a little bit more disappointed than just a fold. He was a non-believer. You got paid, I believe, baby. He did make the call. And BG, who had definitely taken...
Girth Brooks, that should answer your question.
Yeah,
They're not soft playing each other.
Yeah, he had been down tonight, and that is going to help him come back up. Typing in the cash win command here, guys. Gunsmoke was also on there. God, now I wish I didn't steal it. Every cool game everybody's referencing was all on that 16-1 game. That's all right, I'll get another one. All right, so taking a look there, GRZ there is our big dog up 825, Matt H by 410. And that looks like it was getting BG out of the hole there. I don't see BG on the cash win command though. Am I missing it? I don't see him on there, but that I know he was stuck a little bit, so that probably helped him for sure. Once again, guys, you're watching Stones Live. We are located in Citrus Heights, California, right off Highway 80, located just outside Sacramento. Or if you're losing a pot, we call it Stackramento, because you're getting stacked.
Easy game.
Click that heart, follow us. We like to have fun. We hope you do too.
Matt now is going to open up the pot.
Matt's going to pop it to 20. And Brandon, BG, can't stack his chips fast enough. That's nice. Oh, look at that big old connected hand from Matt H.
10-9-8-7 with a suit. Call from BG. The Wolf is going to call the 8-8-6-4, 3 hearts. Once again, we prefer to not have 3 hearts on hand.
And when you lose a big one, it's called Sacrifelted. I like it. All right, King, Jack, 9, couple of diamonds. Guys, diamonds are hot on this table. If you have, like, diamond draws are getting there every time. They're getting there. They're actually completing, too.
And this is how superstitious poker players are born.
Lock it up. Diamonds are hot tonight. You heard me. You heard it here first. And they're apparently a girl's best friend. What are we talking about here?
BG bets 40 and Matt folds.
Matt's like, you know I have a lot of outs, right?
Oh, yeah, Matt's got like the idiot into the straight wrap.
Yeah, and Brandon's like, yeah, I know, but I'm good here. And he's like, okay, cool.
Sheep, you must die. Jesus was evil. Vegans are evil. It just was a vegan. It's all true.
I respect it. I
if you
respect
say
a solid
so.
typo. I respect a solid typo. Welcome to the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Not the sexiest rap.
If you're just tuning in, yeah, not a sexy rap. If you're just tuning in, guys, those chip denominations, whites are hundreds, greens are quarters, reds are fives. Life is good. Brandon stacking some chips right now on BG.
Hidden 8277 asks, was there a word of the day today? That's a JK squared thing.
It is a JK square thing, and I love that you actually asked it. That means, yeah, huge fan. Love it. Huge fan. Now I'm a fan of Hidden 8277 right there. I love it. That is definitely...
Word of the day is pot.
Always, yes. Word of the day at every game like this, pot.
Pot.
All day. Solid.
Open to 20 from the Wolf of the King, Queen, Jack 7 Rainbow. Once again, suits oh so important in our starting hand selection in this game. Jeff makes a call, can't see his holdings yet. Lead 30, call 30. Turn to 5. Wolf's got top pattern inside straight draw. Can't see Jeff's holding. Jeff bets 50. Could have 321. Test. Maybe. Wilbin, no, we are just located just outside Sacramento, California, here at Stone's Gambling Hall. Rivers at 8. Wolf pairs, tables is kings, and it's good.
I'm literally getting text messages from players and buddies of mine. They're like, "Hey, is game still going? Is Mailman still in it? What's going on? How are people doing? Like, what's the action like? Let me get in on this." I'm like, "Yep." Guys, and if you're anywhere within driving distance, it's the same Highway 80 all around the entire U.S. If you're anywhere within driving distance, hop on the freeway, come down. You can actually download our Stone's Gambling Hall app, 100% free on all the platforms, and you can sign up for a seat remotely. That's it.
Good.
You don't even have to call in and give that awkward, like, what games are you running? How far down the boom? Look at it, click, give me a seat. And you can even request a seat right next to Jake. Be like, I would like the seat next to the donkey.
Yeah.
The bearded donkey, all day.
Brandon723, welcome to stream. On his way down to the game, he says, Mailman puts in a 3-bet here to 140 with the King 7-3. It was the Wolf who opened the Ace-6-5 deuce. Got called by Christy Bacon with the 9, Jack 9-7-7 double suited. If Wolf calls here, it might price in the bacon. He does, and it does. And so we got 3-way action and 3-bet pot. Comes on King 10-3, top set for Mailman.
Mailman's trying to airmail himself a pot here.
Mailman, I'm sure, would rather not have a 3 in his hand because he's blocking, oversetting someone here.
Yeah, and filling up his own boat, too.
And filling up his own boats.
What a boat builder.
That's 200. Hoping someone's got some sort of Queen, Jack, 9. Bacon does have an inside straight draw, backdoor club draw. If he had 2 backdoor flush draws, it might be more of an option. Even then, it would be optimistic. Backdoor oots matter.
All draws matter.
You can call me Joker in the chat. Killer barbecue, bro.
Nice.
Is it okay to drive over lit? It's excellent to Uber over lit or to Lyft over lit, but we do not drive over lit.
Lit lifting.
Lit lifting.
Lit lifting, guys. It's a real thing.
Bro, it's good for you. See, and this is where I totally agree that we should be doing bomb pots now. Got a dealer change, got a setup change. Gonna run through the deck.
Let's get that bomb pot cruising.
Bomb pot.
Bomb pots. Bomb. Why can't I say bomb?
For those of you who do not bomb pot the casino games, the games in your local card room or home games, you should.
What is a bomb pot? Explain.
Bomb pots where everyone puts in the same amount of money pre-flop, everyone sees the flop, and poker's played normal from there. So there's a bunch
You
of money.
sound like that super quick disclaimer at the end of a commercial. Right
But it's good because everyone gets a bunch of money in and a little bit of money in pre. You get a relatively large size pot. Everyone sees a flop. You can't put anyone on a range of hands because it's just random. And it's like poker as usual. and some really weird, wacky two pairs and hands that you never think someone's got, and people overplaying over pairs. And
yeah, prime example. Let me show you guys. Go ahead and take a look in the chat, and we're gonna punch in a bomb pot from one of our recent streams, and this is what happens when you have a bomb pot. That right there is going to be a clip of a $13,000 pot getting taken down in a game just like this, in a 5-5 no limit game, because
bomb pot.
Because bomb pot. That's what happens when it's like, oh, there's like 500 bucks in the middle. Let's fight for it, and 13 grand happened.
Ace, 8-6, double suited from BG. Opens up to 25 over one limper. Carry makes a call with a 10-10-5-3. That's an optimistic hand. King Jack 6-5 also comes along from the Wolf. And the flop comes down Jack 9-8. Not a great flop for aces. No diamonds, no clubs. Check through 10 comes off. Carry now makes the set. Spades get there, and Carry's trick 10s are going to take down the pot here. Carry rolls over the 5-3 first. Not. So is this a variant of Texas Hold'em? Yes, but it's better. You dealt 4 cards. You have lots more outs, lots more ways to get drawn out on.
Yeah, this is it's basically, if you like Hold'em, this is Hold'em on crack, essentially.
Yeah.
And it's sick because
Who doesn't love some crack?
good old crack.
Bobby Brown, that too.
Oh my god. But at the end of the day, it's funny because I actually have a couple buddies of mine who learned Omaha before they learned Hold'em, and that's like, I don't even know. That's like learning to ride a bicycle before you got training wheels. Like I'm confused.
I was gonna say writing something else before you go.
Yes,
but
nailed it.
Other things.
Got it.
Also reasons.
Got it. So many reasons. Yeah, that's all the way.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it. Like, how do you go from PLO cross over into Hold'em?
It's so
That's
weird
just
to
like,
me.
hey,
It's
from
so
now on,
weird.
just like the missionary position, just from now forever.
Dude, it's like you
Like,
go
who wants
out.
to do that?
I mean, I don't even know. I blacked out. What happened?
Yeah. Open to 35 here from Matt with a King, Queen, Jack 6. Wolf comes along with a Queen 9, 5 tray. Flop comes down Queen 8, Deuce 2 clubs. Matt's got the best of it with his King, Queen. Bet 75. Wolf is in no mood to fold. Flicks in the chip, makes a call.
Good old chip flick.
Deuce pairs the board. Matt's going to bet 150. Wolf is coming down. And that third queen might get the Wolf in a little bit of trouble. Matt tries to beat him in the pot. King plays. And when in doubt, Matt H. Just, if no other options, what should I do? I should just Matt H this hand.
Yeah, every time. Matt H, like, what would Matt H do? That should be a bracelet, right?
I would be good, and I would just hold.
Every time.
TXAG98, welcome to the stream. Vroom vroom. Because reasons. Because reasons.
Once again, guys, if you're just tuning in, maybe finding us from the front page, click that heart and follow us. We're running some Omaha tonight. Normally we're a Hold'em kind of crowd, and we're just spewing Hold'em cash game action every Monday and Wednesday. Like I said, if you guys missed that Harlan pot there for like 13K recently, make sure you scroll up and check that out, because that was just a hot mess of awesomeness in the best way.
I take it back. When in doubt, don't Matt H. When in doubt, Harlan.
Got it. Yeah.
When in doubt, just Harlan.
Scoop like 30K in one night on a 5-5 no limit game.
Jesus. Beast mode.
Limit Hold'em is the Ford Fiesta of poker. Yeah, but is it the SVT Ford Fiesta? Like, is it like Super Zoom Zoom or what?
We have a big limit Hold'em game coming up. We are going to stream 100-200 limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be that's a big game, kids.
It's gonna be sick. Yeah, 100, 200 limits. It's just gonna be great. You're like, watch this chick raise for an extra 2 bills. Ship it.
Yeah, click.
I wouldn't be surprised if you end up getting one of those kind of pots where some guy's just like, yeah, I like nut to second nut, and it's just like, okay, I raise, I re-raise, I blah 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 blah, cap cap cap. Here you go, ship it.
I want to see some cap straights.
Yeah, it's gonna be all the way.
BB Bulldozer, what's up? Welcome to the stream, and we are plowing with you live here at Stone's Gambling Hall.
1 week from tonight, guys. Boom. What is it?
Sean McCormick and friends. It is a booze-filled 1-3 shit show, and you're all welcome to come tune in, watch, get down here and play. I think Watt Ride is on the list. Watt Ride's gonna play. Gonna bring the old yellow submarine out.
Yeah, that is the official description of that game.
He's gonna Watt Ride is gonna climb to the top of the water tower and defend my honor. You leave Jake alone.
You stop it. He's a good guy.
Goes to them. High stakes limit hold'em is indeed a very good game. They're not rolled for it. You and me both, brother.
Yeah, just very consistent swings. Like, oh my god, of course you remember that. Why? Because you're getting pot odds in every single pot to call. That's why.
It's good, bro. Bro, it's good for you.
Bro, you'll like
bro.
it. Tell me more, please.
Mailman now puts in the 3-bet with the ace, ace, queen, 4. Makes it 100 to go. Carrie's going to come along with a queen, jack, 8, 6, 1 suit. I'm surprised he Carrie playing this many hands free. And there comes a re-raise from the Wolf with a king, 6, 5, 3 double suited. The Wolf wants to gamble right now. I'm never that far behind, right? There's the logic. I'm never that far back.
Guys, real quick, there are
you're totally buried.
You might see some fun little spinnies there in the chat. That is basically, if you look, you should see a red bar across the top of your screen. That is all about protesting against net neutrality. Long story short, the internet right now, we want to keep it the way it is. The internet's lots of fun and awesome.
And all in a call.
Yeah, I was like, speaking of all in fun awesomeness, let's see how this pot brews down. But those spinnies are normal. It's not our stream. It's all across Twitch.
I think they're going to run it twice, it sounds like. King 3, 6, 5, double suited for the Wolf. Here it comes. 4, 5 on the board.
Heart draw now for the Wolf, too.
Tripped 4s on the first board for Mailman.
Oh, God. This could escalate quickly here for Mailman.
Second board. King 5 now good for the Wolf.
Mailman. Nope.
Chop it up.
Second board good for the Wolf. They ran it twice, yeah?
Ran it twice. Tripped 4 to Mailman.
50-50 chop chop.
Oh no! Wolf made 36 on the first board.
Oh,
Wolf makes it straight on the first board. Wolf is gonna scoop.
Oh wow!
Wolf scoops 3, 6 on the first board. Kings and 5s on the second board.
Yeah, hostile 3. Yeah, you called it, man. Wow, I didn't even miss that on the first board.
And Wolf is gonna get in the King 6, 5, 3. Run it twice and win twice. Like I said, you're never that far behind.
I know, it's so sick. It's so sick. He was covered in diamonds
scoops.
too, and he was against aces, and So guys, a little spinny there is about net neutrality. Long story short, all the companies are pushing for more money from us, and we don't want to give it to them.
Kick rocks.
Right, yeah. So at the end of the day, they just want to charge you to like, oh, you have to use my road to get across to this guy's road, and la 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 la, and we don't want any of that. So click the links, do a little Google, do whatever you can do. Keep the internet cool. Just be cool, baby. Right? The Fonz, like we talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
Just be cool.
We're all gonna be like a couple of Fonzies.
Yeah, we all want the internet to just stay cool
Real
and not,
cool.
not like pay by the web page you view, because I would just throw up a little bit. A lot of it, actually. So let's keep it real. Let's keep it real.
Howard I Jr. You know what my rebuttal is there, right?
Tell me.
Announcer can't even reboard. Just the check, hit spell announcer. It's a typo. It's all good, brother man. Too many cards going on in PLO.
That's why I'm in here with Jake, like a resident PLO guy, and I'm just like, oh my god, he's like, he's got a double wrap, whammy, backdoor, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, hold on, I'm catching up. There's a flop. Wait, give me a minute.
Howard I Jr., welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. 5-5 PLO.
Champs on 11, please.
Oh, Wolf made it straight on both boards. Jesus, I need to quit drinking so much. Extreme Knights.
Needle.
in general.
What a needle. Oh my god, dude. What a needle.
How do you even see the wolf in the shade on both boards?
Why not?
PG makes a 30 to go with a 10-9-7-4 double suited. Wolf makes a call.
Howard I Jr. in the
After
house.
scooping two boards like that and getting your money like that, Wolf might be off the tilt, might be off the steam pipe right now. We'll see. King 9-5 Rainbow.
But he might get on a different pipe, maybe that crack pipe we were talking about earlier. Yeah,
Can't see the Wolf's hand.
Wolf definitely likes to get splashy. Wolf definitely likes to play a lot of hands. Maybe that's why he busts Jake a lot. So, yeah, I like how you just laugh.
I just like curl up into a fetal position.
You're like, ah, ha, ha, and then you just turn into a slow cry.
But
and
it's
start
so
crying.
true.
Soothed Games, where are the table cameras that hold the card? We talked about this earlier. It's lawn gnomes that we actually hire. We steal off people's lawns. They go and they look at it. No, okay. The cards do have little RFID chips in them and the little pads, little diamond pads in front of the players read those cards.
Bet 65, call 65. Jeff's now going to overcall.
They were sitting there for about 85 seconds before we got to a flop.
7 comes off and the Wolf gets there.
Yeah, like
10-8 for the straight. Jeff would overcall the turn with 2 pairs.
You can only shift them on the sensor.
Bricks out. BG is still betting here.
Like, close your eyes,
Second
guys.
bet.
I'm gonna show them what I have.
Wolf has a second on here.
Alright, let's see.
We can't fold, obviously. I don't think raisin's ever an option either.
Wolf does what Wolf wants. You don't tell him what to do. He does
Makes a call. And nothing's really gone Jeff's way tonight. There's 650 in the pot. He's only got 120 back. And he knows I can't put my money in that loose. 10-8 for the straight. It's good, bro.
That's why I just called, because it wasn't.
Biggity bam. So you take a look. Matt H, the rich get richer here. He is up on our resident Chiplita, 3,100 bucks, followed there by the Wolf in second.
The eclectic one is just, I can't believe no one's really exploiting the fact that the Wolf plays every hand. The problem is, I mean, you still need to make hands to exploit that fact. But I think players are, and they will, and they do, and everyone adjusts. For some players, I mean, it takes a pair of stones to just, hey, I'm gonna just like start trading shots with the guy.
I was like, pair of stones. I'm like, hey, stones, hey, get it now, hey, oh. Take a look at the cash win command there. Matt H currently is up the most here. Shows he's up about almost 900 bucks. Followed by Grizz, up a little over 800. Grizz with 800, just a little bit.
I didn't.
Jeff S, yeah, he's having a bit of a rough night. Buried. Hashtag buried.
Like, why do you think I was just like, I was called? Because I didn't really pay attention to the things, you know.
Dedicated Bovary, I don't think I'm frozen. I haven't seen that movie in a while. My little niece and nephew haven't been over.
BB Bulldozers, King, Queen, Check 3, good enough to limit her position. No. No, it's not.
Shout out to Donald Trump's Meat Rocket. Great username.
Okay. 3-way action.
I feel like it's huge.
I was like,
That's it.
how much
That's all
is
I
in
got.
the Olympic field?
No. Okay, I'm done. We're done. Okay, yeah, that's it.
7 comes off, brings a diamond, or I'm sorry, a club draw for GRZ. Jeff S has 2 10s in his hand, blocking the 10-8 straight.
Wait, there's more.
And he still can't just get it in.
Nothing.
6 pairs of board, and the Wolf's pair of 9s.
See, and that's why. So this is funny. So obviously TX AG there, 98 chimes in. Wow, 98 deuce, 100% full, but he's gonna go. He's gonna win it. He's gonna win with it. Done.
It's good for you. Maybe any more practice with PLO basics? Yes and no.
PLO is PLO, man. It's a train wreck of awesomeness.
Just get it in.
Speaking of train wrecks of awesomeness, vlogger game coming up, guys. Everybody know and love online streamers, all gonna be playing the same game. Streamception.
That game will be commentated by Bart Hansen and Veronica Brill.
Because she doesn't even get a special mention. It's hosted by Bartholomew Handsome and whoever.
And yeah, some piece of small universe eye candy.
All club for Gary.
Carrie's gonna limp in the King Queen 10-7. All clubs.
She's in the club. Queens are getting around tonight. Crispy bacon with queens now. Double suited.
I just don't like things.
Speaking of double suited, Jeff S.
And why is Crispy Bacon not opening Queen Queen Jack 7 double suited?
Whoa,
It should be opening there.
Whoa, you don't know what you're doing here. You don't know how to play this game. Otherwise, you're already on the list, aren't you?
I'm on the list.
I know. I know
I'm on
you
the
are.
list. I also am not a fan of Carrie's clubs. Kind of a real sick hand. Now back raise from Jeff. Gonna get the monies in. This will reopen the pot for Matt if Matt wants to try to isolate him.
Yeah, so Matt does pop to 30 of the aces. Jeff ships it. Huh. Says, well, if Will played Carrie's hand, it would totally hold, but otherwise, no. So Jeff's all in for $1.15 over to Matt, who's thinking about it. And with all these players behind him, he's definitely thinking about if he wants to come over. And he does come over the top.
Should be about 450, 460-ish. Yeah, Matt repots.
Lots of pot here. Crispy Bacon's like, yeah, well, I got off super cheap with queens. Look at me.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that Crispy Bacon. How does he not open Queen Queen Jack 7 double suited? I don't know what's happening anymore. Why? Yes, you're under repped. I get it, but I don't like it.
And Molly chimes in. Carrie's hand actually kind of hurts Matt's hand because he pulls away the club draw. She pulls away 4 of those clubs, but still a club draw. And it gets there still. Good God. How many clubs are in this deck?
That's good.
There's 9 of them we saw just in that.
Oh, wow. And yeah, Carrie says I had 4 clubs and clubs still get there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Poker,
the ace-8 was good by itself.
Classic poker. Matt H, the Wolf, BG, Mailman, Carrie, Grizz, and Crispy Bacon. Guys, you're watching Stones Live. Omaha. Only when I'm playing. What is this? Is he still owning your soul?
No, I'll come back in a big way.
Good. Showing him where he can stick his trumpet.
Yeah. God, it's just not a
Looks
good
like
hand.
Brandon. Did Brandon rack up, or did he? Brandon didn't stuff off his chips, right? BG. Oh, he moved him. That's why I'm like, wait a sec. What is Brandon doing over there? It's like Brandon came back in a big way. I don't know what happened to his chips. There we go. That is Paul in the dealer box. He is our resident artist extraordinaire and the man, the myth, and legend creator behind this hat, actually.
Absolutely.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, there you go. I was like, are we going Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, just like straight sideways, like 90s Will Smith?
I'm just trying to figure out, like,
Rick and Barstow, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you Monday.
True.
Wolf, Jack 7-7, double pair. If we're playing double paired hands in Omaha, we'd rather obviously play bigger pairs and smaller pairs. The goal is to overset someone. We'd also prefer to be double suited if possible. At least have 1 suit to our big pairs. Crispy Bacon's double suited, but his hand's trash.
Mailman's got a fun little hand here. 1 too many clubs, but we'll allow it. Same thing with Grizz. 1 too many hearts.
And Matt's cutting out 3-bet. There it is. Ace, King, King 10 with a suit.
Oh, beast. With a suit. Ace, King, 6-7 for BG. He lets it go. As does Carrie, I believe. I think, maybe. Question mark. Yep. And the Wolf lets go the cheap pairs.
Mailman's got position. He's going to go ahead and make the call. We're going to go heads up in a 3-bet pot.
This could get fun. Let's see a fun board. That's the exact board I knew I was going to have with all those cards in their hands. Like, that's the board that's coming.
Too many Broadways, right?
Yeah.
Matt's got the nut flush draw and an overpair. He's going to bet out.
And Mailman just doing a bit of posturing here, and yeah, insta-muck all day.
glorious race. Because if I get to the flop, I go nowhere. Oh my god. Hey, Matt, I have Jack.
Matt shows the hand. You hear the wolf saying, like, oh my god, good raise. If I got the flop, I'm going nowhere. He would have flopped a worse spade draw.
Yeah. Mad board.
With 2 overpairs.
Good playing with you, buddy. Thanks for joining.
Let me know I've got 3 fours that I can get to in a jack. What was it with your other king? Matt, you had ace king. You had ace king.
Guys, if you're just tuning in, hanging out, we are about 40 minutes left in the stream here. Thanks for joining. This is fun Omaha pot limit action. $1,500 max buy in to start. After that, it is table stakes. You can buy up to the maximum. Oh, look who decided to come in there. Good old Brittany coming in saying hi.
Is that my Brittany?
That is your. Oh wait, you're Brittany, huh? Ah.
She your Brittany too?
Oh, I thought she was.
She's our
Damn
Brittany.
it. I think she's just Seth's Brittany, but it's cool that we all get to hang out.
GRZ is going to raise it up here to 20 with the ace, king, 7, 6 double suited. BG's going to make the call. King, queen, queen, 4. Got a suited queen. Wolf, 10, 8, 7, 7, 3 spades. Rather not have 3 spades in her hand, but.
Or 300, you know. Because if it's 300, I wanted to raise.
I was here when I locked up the seat.
Boom. Ace 10 4 rainbow on the flop. Straight draw for BG along with his queens. Top Grizz.
What's this?
Possible backdoor hearts. Oh, nice little equity split here.
45.
Grizz bets 45. Wolf's going to look him up here. King comes off now. Top 2 for Grizz. That is Brittany.
No, I just lied to you. Yeah, okay, it's right.
She's leaving us.
Why is she leaving? If she walks by, just wave viciously. You gave like the model wave, the model hand wave.
Oh, I'm a model. So.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm actually a hand model.
Yeah.
Trying to rip off the old sneak.
Matt H up to 3,400. Chrissy Bacon working the short stack with 900.
Matt H is doing pretty solid in this game. What did he start with? He's up well over 1,000.
Well, one of the graphics showed that he was actually in pretty deep in the game. I don't know that for a fact. When we turned on the stream, he already had about like 2,500 in there. So he's already made about 1,000 since we started the stream.
Yeah, at least. So,
But I don't know how much he's in for though.
Exactly. Cash win shows up plus 765, but sometimes the cash win can get a little hammer drunk when we start running it twice, 3 times, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, Girth Brooks in the house. You can tell he was trying chips win chips. Loud noises. I wanted cash win. We can read minds. I'm bulimic here, buddy.
New shooter. That's Bill coming in seat 1. Wolf's gonna make the call of the ace 10 5 4 double suited. Mailman's aces. As you might notice here, aces happens all day.
All day. Jack
And-
King 6, couple of diamonds here. Diamond draw for Wolf.
Inside straight draw, diamond draw. Wolf's gonna put some money in the pot. That's much is for sure.
Trying to say where's Wolf going, and we say nowhere together.
It's
another
not-
JK thing. I know.
It's a JK square.
I know.
It's not.
We need to have our own. Do we have our own thing yet? Maybe with the fonts. No.
No, not yet. Yet being the case. We'll get there.
Yeah, no, but it has to happen naturally. You can't force it.
No.
It just has to happen.
Mailman's still good here. Aces hold in PLO. It does happen.
Bulldozer asks, BB Bulldozer says, do you think Mailman should raise there with his hand, ace, queen, 3, from +1? I'd rather limp call and set mine.
No, we should definitely. It's always better to open aces, ragged aces, than limp. Limp, I mean, early position. If it's a really loose table, and you might be able to actually to limp re-raise. One of the things that I terribly, don't advocate and hold them actually is fairly effective depending on your second pot ratio here in PLO, where the limp re-raise in it actually can be effective. Aces run obviously particularly well heads up, just as they do in Hold'em. But in PLO, and the more people in the hand, I mean, you thought it was bad in Hold'em. In PLO, it just gets disastrous, where you just got to become accustomed to check folding aces unimproved.
Willie BN, what's up? Hey, he says he's going to go learn more about this variation and check it out. Right on, dude. Glad you tuned in. I like exposing games like this that aren't necessarily traditional Hold'em games to you know, the world, because there's so many of them. And in fact, you know, so many play, like down in the World Series of Poker, so many people go down there to play specifically non-Hold'em games. Norman Chad, prime example. Yeah, you. Huge, like I don't want to play Hold'em. I can play Hold'em all day, every day, in
Anywhere.
every place ever. I want to go down there and play like Deuce to 7, Low Ball, and you know, all these random games.
I just tried starting a strip poker list though at the Rio one time. They were not happy with it.
That apparently,
Yeah.
and you know, I try to rebuy, and I'm like, I don't have any more clothes, and what do you want to put it back on and take them off again? And people actually just pay me. I try to start it, but they pay me to leave my clothes on.
Yeah, no. Oh, bottom set here for Carrie. It's gonna check to her. There's $80 in the pot. She bets 55. I can say with confidence, I've never played a hand of Hold'em in cash while down at the series ever.
Wow.
Never.
Good for you.
Like I said, I mean, I'm the out series. It's one time a year I can catch any game I want all day, every day. Why am I gonna play it? Like
You can go over and play Pineapple right there.
Yeah.
You can face Chinese. Just started spewing money.
Hearts get there. Deuce is good. No, Crispy Bacon turns his hand into a bluff. He bets and Carrie folds the ducks.
That's good.
Easy game.
She's not ducking around. The Wolf here in second place, 1.9K, followed by 1.6K. There it is. Stones, hoodies. Stones, hoodies all day. That is our resident JFK Stones there. And Lon McCarran definitely giving him way too much love.
Where's Justin's right hand?
We don't ask questions we don't want to know the answer to.
All right.
We do love Lon McCarran, though. He is definitely an ambassador here at Stones. He actually doesn't live too far. And just overall nice guy. I can't tell who is more world-renowned, though, him or his dog, Chachi.
It's getting close, right?
Yeah, right.
Kroll 1, 2, 3, 4, light fold. Yeah, it is a light fold. Only problem with PLO plays so nutty it can get nitty, where you would never expect your opponent possibly to put in money. And when the bottom set there, is your opponent ever value betting 2-pair? There, probably not. It's either just a stone cold dry bluff. I mean, he might have just like the ace of hearts. I mean, be just nut blocking and betting there. But if that was the case, you think we expect him to like put some money in on the turn as a bluff when the heart comes off. That said, I didn't pay much attention to him. Did he put money in on the turn?
I didn't see, but I remember last time I got nut blocked that it hurt.
No, I'm telling you, it's real.
Yeah. Oh, Sweet Baby Ray in the dealer box. Seat 0 for the win.
He's the best. He's the best.
Mailman's probably he's like, let's rally for a bomb pot. Bomb pot every time.
Mailman's gonna start playing poker for a living again now that Ethereum crashed. GRZ's gonna open up the pot. Ace, 9, 9, 1 suit.
Too much Coke 23, what's going on? King, Queen 6 here, Super Rainbow.
Opening to straight draw for Mailman. Does have a pair of kings as well.
Which one of you is the best looking? 1, 2, 3, not it.
Damn it.
10 peels now. 2 pair for Mailman.
We have no straight outs.
Yeah, you mean if you're Grizz?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. I mean, what are you looking for here? An ace or a 9? And either
Wow,
way,
and he's gonna raise Mailman.
Wow, that's. I mean, it's kind of a scary card. It's a straighty type card. Mailman is right in that range though. Yeah, I think Earthbrooks is basically Spence is just betting on the fact that he has all the blockers, right? He's got aces and 9s. He's just like, screw you guys, can't have any straights. So he did pop it up. We're gonna get a count on that here in a minute.
2 aces, 2 9s. Awfully hard for someone to have a straight.
And that's exactly, I think, the line that Chris is taking here.
So many blockers.
Mailman's not buying it. He's coming along. So the raise was to 210. Mailman makes the call. Oh, God. Oh God.
Mailman makes a straight.
And
GRZ rivers the idiot into set.
Jeez.
And
It
there's
does,
the lead.
and it does complete possible clubs. That is pretty much the worst card Grizz could ever want to see there. Especially when Mailman fires out. You know Mailman is not firing out with air. That just sucks. And the thing is, you don't even want to show your hand, like, cause like even if you had 9s, like, well, what else did you have? Like, yeah, it's just all the way.
Easy game.
Bill modeling that lovely Stones hoodie in seat 1.
That game is so fishy. Next to Geller. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. Welcome to the stream. Wait a minute, Mr. Mailman.
He's like, ship me that pot, I'll take it. Guys, if you're just tuning in, you're watching Stones live here. This is a 5-5 pot limit Omaha game. The best of the best of the best fun degenerate lighting money on fire time you can have for, you know, a min buy-in.
I'm curious what Spencer would have done had Mailman not gotten there.
Had just a random,
Had a
random brick hit the river?
Yeah, 6 of spades,
I don't
something like
know.
that. I mean, something that doesn't pay the board. If Mailman...
Because Mailman's only got 2 pair at that point. He's just got King 10, right?
Yeah. Does Spencer bet trying to get Mailman to fold sets? To that point, I mean,
Yeah.
that's- yeah.
I think so, because that's a line he was taking on the turn.
Once
And-
if he calls, yeah, it would seem like he could have sets there, and
And
sets
that,
and 2
and
pairs.
that board was super straighty on the turn. So if a super non-club brick hits the river,
Does Spencer keep firing, try to get Mailman to fold sets?
did
sets and 2 pairs?
Spencer still have, he had position on him? Yeah, I think he does.
And he had no clubs in his hand, which is good.
Because here's the deal, I think Mailman checks, and then Spencer takes the aggressive stance on
Yeah,
it.
King 10 was still ahead. We're well aware of that. But once again, like, when Spencer's raising there, it's not 'cause he's not, obviously not raising ace for value. He's turning his or ace 9
No, he's
for
turning his
value.
hand into a bluff. He's
He's
not.
He's blocking all the straights.
All right, so over to this hand. Wolf does have top set of kings here.
I think King 10 would have folded. I think King 10 would have folded.
Mailman's got a big old wrap straight.
Obviously, if he doesn't get there, if the river bricks and Spencer keeps the pedal on the gas, I think we never call off there with King 10.
Didn't he have? He had King Jack 10, didn't he?
King Jack 10. And
Yeah,
one thing,
King Jack 10.
he has 1 Jack in hand. I mean, it'd be harder to fold.
So he had top
King,
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the 9 was on the river, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd be harder to fold King Jack 10. Now we'd be blocking 2 of the jacks, and Spencer's blocking all the other cards,
Yeah.
all the other blockers. So it's harder for Spencer to have Ace Jack or Jack 9 with 2 jacks in her hand. But with only 1 jack in her hand, there's still 3 jacks out there.
Just jacking around.
It happens.
Bet it when it's a 5 and dime.
They might check. I don't think Spencer's raising the turn
Now, flush kills my hand.
to check back river.
Fucking you see that full house and know how good you are.
I literally was like, you gotta be kidding me. Of all cards you're gonna put on the
King's
turn,
full
it's the
check
one
in
that, like,
position.
makes another set for me, like,
I didn't see what we're talking about. I missed something there.
Right there. That last hand when King's full.
I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know. Did it get checked over him? He checked the river?
I'm like, you trying to bait me with this? Like, I'm like, please, here.
I missed it. I wasn't even paying attention. Sorry.
We were still over on the Ace 99 Spencer Grizz hand. We're like,
I think
well,
there's no way we check back here and try to shut down aces. No way.
All right, guys. BB Bulldozer. Let me top you in there. The chips are the whites are hundreds, greens are 25s, reds are 5s. I just put it there in the chips for you as the chips cash. I'm doing it wrong. Take a look.
Why are you always lying?
Oh, here's a fun little hand. So 7, 8, 9 Jack double suited for carry. She's gonna raise it to 20.
Beautiful hand. 4-card 1 gapper is the only way you can flop a 20-card plus wrap in PLO.
See, this is a game of too many outs for me. I'm like, half the deck, got it. That's what I got. That's where I'm at.
Got oots.
So many oots. Boom, 5, 10, 5. Definitely no.
Carrie found the 10 that she wanted on the flop, but,
yeah, but
no other
nothing,
companions.
Any other range card for her, and she's good, but nope, not for that. So currently, Carrie's still ahead though with what we see. Wow, look at that. There you go. Now her hand's starting to open up a little bit. Maria's currently with the best of it. Pair of sixes. Ecliptic, I find like the more outs you have in Omaha or in Hold'em too, the less you hit. I feel like I'm just joking, but I have symptoms of too many outs. Like, oh my god, I have the world of outs, so I miss everything. Oh, I have 4 outs and I totally got it. This game's cruel. Poker gods are cruel. They have a great sense of humor.
I thought you just had ace kings, but I got there.
Oops. And as you can see there, show the kids what you're doing at home.
I'm using the Stones app to sign up for the games, including this PLO game that we got going on right now.
He's like, I know that we have about 20 minutes left in the stream. I can just
Get
sign
on
up
the list now.
right? It's the same thing I do at home. I'm like, well, I'm at home. I'm hanging out. I'm having a cocktail. Let me sign up and then get there.
Now we'll be at the top of the list. Get in the game. Get in the game. BB Bulldozer, yes. Jack 10-9-7 is better than Jack 9-8-7. We all know that. Or actually, I think about it, some people might not know that. So yes, for true. So it's better to have the Jack 10 in the hand.
Wolf's in there all day with that. Get it. Somebody else running for the hills. It's funny, this just shows you the range of hands, hand selection that people have. There are some other hands that were just folded there that I think certain players would play at the table in a heartbeat. And other players just insta-mucked without even thinking about it.
Matt makes it 15 to go with a king, 9 deuce. He's got one suit, but we can't love it. But also, we'd rather have one of our kings be suited, if not both.
No, BB Bulldozer, you're good, man. If anything semi-new, we love it. Talking about loving it, Wolf flops the nuts. 8-7-7-4, Wolf's like, fine, I come along. Boom, nut flop. All over the place.
Now, BB Bulldozer, you're the best.
Perfect 3-5-6 combo, like the exact perfect thing you want.
Really?
Let's put a 9 out there or a 4 out there, too, just for fun. Okay, Jack, possible diamond draw out there. Nobody has it.
GRC's now going to bet his 2 pair. Matt's going to fold the kings correctly. And here comes the raise. Spencer's probably going to fold. The only thing Spencer could be thinking is, why would the Wolf check back the turn? I'm sorry, check back the flop. Had he flopped a strong hand here, would he be raising with just a diamond draw? Spencer thinks better of it. Lets it go. Yeah, dead cards are calculated, so it's true outs, taking into account all the cards that were mucked pre-flop.
No, that's why I was thinking. I was like, if you have diamonds, I'm okay, but if you got some pair, like, I don't know how much more I want. Off here, like. You can't bet it on the flop unless you have 6-5. That's the round next game. Yeah. I have to let my hand get scary and get any type of value.
So guys, if you're in the chat, we are talking about like true outs, like you said. So essentially, what that is if we can see that somebody had the card pre-flop, we pull that out of the equation. Those will be the grayed out outs at the top. So even if a player thinks, oh my god, I have 8 outs, they might only really have maybe 6 outs, 5 outs. We put that up there. Donald Trump in the house again.
70 of diamonds, like where you like top out and you're paying like $200 something. Where I'm sitting there going like, this is the love of Christ with a black card on me.
I like the way that we calculate the outs because I think that at the end of the day, if you just calculated true outs, then it's kind of misleading, right? Because you want to see what a player would be thinking.
Yeah,
in their head,
exactly.
You know,
That's honestly kind of how I prefer it.
It was one of those hands. I'm like, I got pocket sevens.
$10 straddle, couple limpers. BG's gonna open up the pot pre-flop. Makes a pot size raise. King, king, 10, deuce. Deuce of spades there's a real ugly dangler.
ugly dangler. Oh god, if I had a dollar every time I was called that, it's the worst.
But the dangler hits.
Yes,
dangler
and if I had a dollar every time that happened too. All right, dangler,
Oh my God.
good. Duck, duck,
King, king,
goose.
10, deuce. And the flop comes 5 deuce, deuce.
Duck, duck, goose, good. People are like, what's a goose? I'm like, well, as long as I got 2 ducks, I don't really care.
The wolf coming along, ace 7, 5, 3. BG let out, I want to say 100. Snap call by the wolf. Clubs get there. BG, who flopped the show, flopped trip ducks with a flush draw, turns the flush.
Now, what if he rivers a king too? What if he flop? That'd be so disgusting. The flop trips, turn a flush, and river a both.
Oh my god. Turn went check, check. River came off with jack. BG leads and the wolf folds. The eclectic one, I raise straddles. Or I raise straddles.
Good, excellent, good.
It's probably not a good strategy, but it makes straddlers pay. I like it. Why not?
I'm in. Make the straddlers pay every time.
I knew my mint card was before.
About 15 minutes left in the stream. Yeah, some fun spots tonight. Omaha's weird, man. Omaha is just a interesting game all the way around.
Yeah, 5 obviously.
Can't wait for you to get in and crush.
Me either.
Because
Or
I
stack
won't
off.
because I won't be sitting there. So I'll watch the crushing from a distance. I will rail bird the hell out of this table.
Man, don't be a nit. That's the thing.
Don't be.
Don't be a nit. You want to get action, you got to give some action.
USC Justo says, how's Mailman's No Limit game? I saw him at Thunder Valley on the weekend. Solid. Solid No Limit game.
I think he's a better no-limit player than he is a PLO player.
That's solid.
Not that I'm talking trash about his PLO game.
No,
I'm
but I
just
mean,
saying.
when you were talking earlier
And
that...
people are going to be better at one game than the other. I think he's better at no limit.
well, of course,
But he's been playing no limit, I mean, his entire life.
yeah, and the other thing is, like you were saying, I mean, you were over there at the table, you were talking about, like, how he just, like, tries to own, he generally kind of owns your soul at some of those No Limit games, you guys, and those cash games.
It's not for lack of effort. He's tried to put my kids through college.
He tried.
Crispy Bacon makes it 30 to go with the Ace King 5-3 double suited. Carry comes
Crispy
along.
Bacon gets some duck tacos behind the scenes.
Carry Ace Queen Jack Deuce double suited. Wolf has got 4 cards, so why not? And he's gonna 3-bet it to 110 with a King King 9-8 double suited. Everyone's double suited.
Oh, wow.
Hearts are DOA for everyone. Hearts are dead. Spades are dead. Clubs are live. Call. 3-way, 3-bet pot. Here we go.
This looks fun.
Spades.
Oh, wow, and bottom 2 for Crispy Bacon.
Bottom 2 Crispy Bacon and carrying the wolf both flop spades and over
wow.
pairs. Their monies will go in.
Let's see some fireworks, guys. I know 4th of July was recent, but...
Crispy Bacon has backdoor clubs as well. You see him watching adamantly look at the monies.
wow.
And
Straight draw for the wolf along with the spade
bet,
draw, too.
call, nut flush draw for carry.
Just a solid. Here's 335. Call 335. Over to carry. It's like a wheel, straight flush draw, nut flush draw. Wow. And this is where you're like, what happened? My entire stack just went all in everywhere all the time.
Live poker's rigged.
Yeah.
Carry cuts out chips for a call.
So what's Carrie thinking here? She's
Whether or
gonna
not
get
to
in.
jam or call.
Yeah, exactly. So she's gonna make the call.
I don't think she would expect to have very much fold equity, so I think calling's the right play here.
Yep. Jack of Diamonds down. The Jack of Diamonds peels. This does give Carrie a pair along with it.
Crispy Bacon's going to put it all in.
Crispy Bacon, he's all in for about like 375, it looks like, something like that. Oh, I
The
like
gravity is 565. I don't see that many chips.
unless there's some whites under that. There could be some whites in that on top of that stack.
It looks like I'm with you about
About
375, maybe
375, something
400.
like that, yeah. 375, 400.
We can't fold, Karen. There's too much money in the pot. Cannot fold. Do we jam to try to push out the wolf?
Or, I mean, if you're drawing, I mean, you can't.
Would
you
wolf
can't-
check strong hands here?
Well, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like if you're drawing, I mean, you can't.
We're blocking aces. We're like, I mean, we only have one ace, one queen in our hand. Do we think that the wolf can ever fold over pairs on this board to a shove and a reshove?
So you're thinking ace jack, Carrie's thinking ace jack could be good here against the wolf.
I think shoving might be better than calling here.
Okay.
If you're trying to push the wolf, we think we can push the wolf out and get him to fold his equity.
This is definitely gonna be the pot of the night.
She does. She shoves.
And now look at the wolf's like, well, dude, are you kidding me? I got an overpair. I got second nut flush draw. He has a straight draw too, all over the place.
Oh, wolf does have straight draw. Oh my
He has
God,
a
I
double gutted straight draw, so 6 or 10 mints it.
missed.
Yeah. so
Double
like,
gutter, spade draw, over pair.
Yeah.
Put the monies in.
Get it.
With only one card to come, how do we miss?
I know. Too many outs. I'm a victim of too many outs. So now that's what that. I mean, you know, it's big because Wolf's like, dude. I mean,
Unfortunately, with his luck, he probably wouldn't miss. He'd probably hit a spade.
I know. six of spades is like
That's his luck.
He's like, I hit both. Oh, it's no good. Now, Crispy Bacon hates it. Crispy Bacon already knows. He's reaching for reload money, man. He knows he's in trouble. Watch. Yeah, wow. Watch a 3 or 5 just bink the river.
Crispy Bacon technically right now has the best hand, but he has the least amount of equity.
That's so funny.
What
Yeah,
I love the PLO.
Ah,
It's an absolute shit
PLO
show.
is so sick.
I got the best hand and I'm a dog.
Backdoor quad.
I have 12% with the best hand.
This is sick. Yeah,
Double
I mean,
gutter.
the sick part is Crispy Bacon doesn't have the best hand, but he has to fade. I shit you not, cut the deck in half. Every one of those cards. That's what he has to fade. It's so sick.
I would love that he has the best hand and it shows his outs instead. What are your outs? This is PLO though.
This is sick.
You can get it in. I mean, there's spots in PLO you can even get it in heads up
the
against
wolf's
against
really
top set until you get
I'm
on.
actually kind of surprised that the Wolf's thinking about letting this go. I thought, I mean, the Wolf's been a little bit looser tonight, and I was thinking the Wolf might just like, okay, whatever.
Yet also he kind of just got unstuck a little bit, but I don't. At this, there's so much money in the pot. It costs us $670 to call. There's $2,600 in the pot. We have a double gutter and a flush draw, and an overpair. And you got a king's. I mean, king's good out too.
Yeah. Ew.
Poker's gross.
Poker's it's disgusting, yo.
Poker.
I love it. There's so many draws and things going on. Even the chat's like, oh, deuce is good. So he's like, no, that makes 2 pair. Like, even the chat's just like, does not compute. Too much crap going on.
Hi, gorgeous.
I am a robot. This is easily the pot of the night right here. Oh, and getting it in, stuffing it.
3-way all in.
Crispy Bacon's like, there's no way I'm good right here at all. Like, technically I am, but there's no way I'm good.
Carrie can catch a jack as well.
Yeah, she gets a jack also.
A jack, a queen,
Or queen. God. 3.
or you just fill up if you're the
Crispy
bacon.
Bacon's good! Oh my god.
And there's a side pot that the wolf is going to win with a pair of 9s. Or I'm sorry, a
Kings.
pair of kings.
And the side pot is going to be, let's see, 670 over. Crispy Bacon, I think, only had about 400. So the side pot should be another couple $100. Yeah, it is. Side pot's like another 250, 300 rebate. And if you actually calculate that, yeah. At least you get a bit of a rebate on that last river, or the last turn call. Wow. Wow. Wow, wee wow. Welcome to live PLO, guys.
I love
You're
this
watching
game.
it here. This is it. This is it. This is not edited down to like just the action hands. This is raw, 3 hours, unfiltered PLO. Welcome, Crispy Bacon, to the top 2, guys.
12% equity and a 3-way all-in on the turn, and you scoop.
Yeah. Oops, I did it. I did it. You just beat it up. Crushed it. That's a good man.
Yeah.
Solid tip over there for Ray in the box. That's a good man. Crispy Bacon's like, I'm good, but I'm scared.
Tips on 11, please.
Too much Coke 23. A 3. Yeah, it's easy. I need a 3. 3, please.
Boom, done. I would take, survey says, a 3.
3.
Thanks. Thanks for that. Wow. If you're just tuning in and you like shit shows of awesomeness, click that heart and follow us. We're doing this with you every Monday and Wednesday. Rain, snow, shine, or otherwise.
You did it on purpose. Bacon crush.
That bacon got super crispy. Soggy bacon and crispy bacon in one word.
It's true.
How do you like your bacon? Crispy.
God, what a beast. It's so sick when you're like, I have 2 pair, I have the best hand. I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared.
It's a bacon river.
Yeah, right on, Eclectic. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Tune in Monday. We'll be hanging out, having some fun, I'm sure. Monday, it is a 5-5 game. Let's see who you randomly got commentating. Oh, yeah, you got Long Car and Dab, dude. Monday should be a blast.
Bacon opens at 20. Gets called by Mailman and GRZ. Carrie, don't say how much you reloaded for. It looks like 5, or is what we're being told.
You got to shuffle your cards around on a diamond. They're not reading anything.
Now we see all the cards. Bacon's got the King 4 Dewey with a suit. Mailman, Ace Queen 8-6 double suited.
Jack for the Wolf. And that Queen, he just connected with that. So did Mailman.
Carrie flops a lot of 5s.
A lot of 5s for Carrie. Carrie's looking for some redemption. Carrie's like, please, can I have a rebate anytime, guys? Party Naked, thanks for joining, man. Thanks for watching us and hanging out.
And Carrie hates that card. Queen comes off, making Mailman and the Wolf trips. Mailman's best playing trip queens with an ace. Both are going to want to hit the kicker just to be safe, because we always do.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Wolf's kicker as a jack is going to be a little tough to hit.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little, yeah, maybe there's like 1 left, maybe-ish. 7 binks. That is going to give the check mark to Mailman with Ace Queen.
Carrie does dump the trip 5. She is savvy enough. Wolf checks over to Mailman. That's 100.
Wolf's like, why'd you give me trip queens? I already have trip jacks.
It's the ace and the queen. That's good, yeah.
Super good. I love how he has the 1 card and then he's like, I got these 3 too. That doesn't do
Can I use these? Yeah.
Can I cash that in? Is that good for like a number 2 pencil or a parachute name at the ticket counter?
No. I thought we were.
Griff Brooks, thanks for the kind words, buddy. Always worth having. I'm sure we'll see plenty more of you. You sneaky devil, you.
That goal, look, man. Why do you think I put the 3 jacks out first? That goal. Wait a minute, no full house. Well played. Exactly what I thought. King Jack 10.
Hella. It's all so clear now. Well, once again, guys, Sean McCormick and friends, you do not want to miss it. This is going to be 1 week from this evening. It's going to be a great, super boozed up, super juicy, fun 1-3 game, no limit. 500 max, but it is table stakes after that. Again,
Games get real.
7 p.m. sharp is when we're starting here in the broadcast. 7 to 10 every Monday and Wednesday. This is next Wednesday. He will also be playing in the game Monday night as well, just with less friends, more enemies. So definitely tune into both those streams. What is this? Veronica and Friends was just temporarily changed here. Like I said, vicious stripper pole accidents. We don't have any control over that. She really needs to stop dancing. That's what it comes down to. The fat Bitmoji is not helping her stripper pole.
Not helping at all. Veronica did get fired.
She did not get fired. Shut your mouth.
Get fired.
She fired herself. She just got cut off. Hammered her.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen people do that.
Jewelry, so Stones is hiring.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Right on. All right, guys, the last hand of the evening. Mailman opens with a pot. Gets looked at by Carrie the Bacon Zavorf. And we go three-way to the flop. 5, 4, 7, all spades. Mailman flops a nut flush.
I bet, like I make a bet, you're gonna raise when I leave 2-6, and then I can lay my hand down. Because then it's like, okay, now it's too obvious that.
Mailman at 60. Crispy Bacon's got top set. Queen comes off. Mailman's gonna keep betting. 200 in the pot.
Monster. And that's pretty much where he's going. He's going up to 1 and some change, 180, something like that. 185.
He should call, and if he boats, he needs to check the river.
Crispy Bacon's like, you gave me plenty of ammo for my 3.5. Coming for it all.
Come on, Bacon. Oh, don't show him, you suck.
Oh, did he show the fold?
He showed the sevens. Call, and the board pairs, you check, and go for the result.
Get all of your monies. Get all of the monies.
Come on.
You see it. You see it.
Come on, Bacon.
Bad bacon. Bad.
Yeah.
I literally have a friend with a dog named Bacon, so it's bad bacon. It's just like super like standard.
Poker Pro Eric. What's up, buddy, man?
One last time, guys, vlogger game coming up. Antonini Brado and Jeff Boski, Raise Rail all day. You want to tune in for this, you want to be there. Hosted by the one and only Bartholomew Handsome of Crush Life Poker. Wednesday, July 26th, 7 p.m. Do it. Mark your calendar. You don't want to miss it.
It's gonna be good. That's our stream. PLO, what a mess.
Kilo, a mess of awesomeness. Lots of fun, lots of kind of squishy, splashy hands, but definitely the pot of the night there with Crispy Bacon at the
The
end.
5-3 hand,
Yeah,
3 all in, 12% equity, and
pretty-
have it all.
I'm pretty sure he owes me a cocktail, so now it just turned into top shelf. I'm just throwing that out there.
I like it.
Doing it. Awesome.
Shout out to Bob and the crew. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys Monday night.
Monday night, don't miss it. Followed by Wednesday. Don't miss that either. Later, guys.